Hey everybody, welcome to Wither and Bloom Studios. My name is Todd, your GM, and tonight we are 5 or 4 at the table. How we doing, people?
We doing good. Sparse through. There's so much open space.
There's a lot of open space.
Room to stretch out over here.
So it's sad, but 2 of our cast members died. No.
Holy shit! And we're still playing. We've crossed the veil of death.
Yes.
We are proudly
Boarded
wearing
that
it.
ship one last time.
And I'm realizing that I
Bridge.
never turned on. I never turned on the channel so that I can see the chat. So I don't see you right now, but I'm getting there.
Forgot to do that.
Here we are.
All my
All right, I
stuff
see
down.
Rabbit. I see Warrior.
Hey, everybody.
I see Nathan from the train.
Nathan
All
from
right,
the
so
train.
Nathan didn't die.
From the
Nathan, get over here.
train.
All right, so we do have some announcements. So let me just quickly go over those. All right, so the first thing was we've been talking about the potential for the end of this chapter, right? We know that I'm not going to say it's tomorrow. I'm not going to say it's tonight. I'm not going to say it's in 2 weeks, but it's nearing, right? We did say that the chapter for Entropy's Dawn would be shorter than Frostbound Gash. So we talked about this idea of, do we want to do a dungeon crawl? And the overwhelming answer to that was yes. So we are going to do a dungeon crawl, which is going to be a more mechanic-heavy, crunchier situation where we're going to employ some really, hopefully, great battle cam imagery. We're working with Saturn to possibly get some kind of stat sheets up on the screen. So it looks to be awesome. But then we were thinking about what system, because I know we're all interested in Shadow Dark, and there has been an interest in playing Dungeons & Dragons as well. So we put polls up both in our production chat and in our general chat on the Discord, and Shadow Dark won by a
unanimously.
landslide.
Isn't it like 100%?
No, it was 75-25.
Not everyone voted.
Not everyone voted, but not everyone looks in the Discord all week,
No.
because some people leave here on Tuesday night and are like, later.
Think about you at 4 o'clock on next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So I don't know who that would be. I'm not naming names, but it looks like we will be having a Shadow Dark dungeon crawl. We plan on using 4 sessions to make that happen. And it looks like we might do a double session 0. So a traditional session 0 where we're going over rules, expectations, and character builds. And then we're going to have a session 0 where we are going to run the Gauntlet. If you don't know what Shadow Dark is,
Call it.
the Gauntlet is awesome. So we start with level 0 characters, and in order to weed out the character tuners, we run a very difficult 1-level dungeon with all of your character builds for level 0, and we kill them all off except 1. And that 1 is the one that gets promoted to level 1, and then we go to session 1 with that character, and off we go. Looks to be good. A lot of people die in Shadow Dark.
I think it sounds good, but to your point of a lot of people die in Shadow Dark, didn't we talk about kind of coming to the table with, a couple 2-tree backups just in case?
Well, we're going to do that anyway.
Okay,
Like, you're
so
going to come to the
saying
table in session 0
generate
with
8
5
characters.
Yeah, 8 characters. And you're going to die
No
anyway.
problem.
The one we promote to level 1
It's going to die.
very easily could die.
All right.
I'm excited.
Don't get
about
attached,
this.
is what you're saying.
Don't get attached. That's not what this is about.
All right.
So, very much looking forward to that. We will let you know when I would guess this. If for some reason we encounter the final session of Entropy's Dawn, whenever that is, you can look forward to the following week being our session 0 for Shadow Dark.
Rock.
All right?
Nice.
Whatever that means. Okay, second announcement. We have some birthdays. And so I would just like to say that number 1, I won't give out the dates of those birthdays, but this week alone, we have 2 birthdays, and we did not announce Nathan's birthday on the show in February, which I feel badly about. So
Son of a bitch.
we also have a 3rd birthday, and that's Nathan, who's not at the table right now. However, I do have some gifties.
Gifties.
So
Gifties.
I've got some gifties. They're not wrapped.
It's okay.
So
Birthday boys.
this league,
Birthday.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm delighted to have you along as my only
Aged
peer, my only Gen X peer.
Let's just make jokes about Sid and Marty Croft and eating cereal on Saturday mornings and watching cartoons.
I did that too.
Walking 5 miles to school
Walking
Yeah.
5 mile school uphill both ways. I present to you.
No.
in the snow.
I present to you the deck of many insults.
Oh.
Because I think this lean would like to
Oh.
play with the deck of many insults. Happy birthday.
Mr. Cotter.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
There's a parental advisory.
There is parental advisory.
Language
on this.
advisory.
A dragon butthole.
Dude, now talk about old school Tipper Gore shit right there. The parental
Right?
advisory.
Yeah.
Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. It's like, that's some 80s Sam Goody in the mall.
That's right.
Can't fucking buy that
That's
shit
right.
unless you're 18.
There happen to be
bullshit.
curse words on this here
Yes.
rap album.
Fucking iced tea shit.
So open it up.
Oh,
Bust
hell
it out.
yeah.
Let's see.
Antagonize and viciously mock your way across the adventuring world. Hell yeah.
It's all fun and games until there's dragon cornhole on the box.
Is there a dragon cornhole
I
on the
mean,
box?
it's covered up by the
blocked.
parental
So
advisory,
close.
but I mean,
Close
it's
to cornhole.
it's there.
Bad dragon. Bad dragon.
Dragon.
Maybe we get a sponsorship out of that.
Wow.
No rabbit. I did not get that at Spencer Gifts.
Different
Although I
dragon.
could have.
Gifts.
I bet I could have. Okay, so
Wow, thank you.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you so very much.
in Dexor, Garrett,
Yar.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I have for you.
Oh.
Now, I struggled with, I have one down here for Nathan too, but Nathan's got to wait.
Nathan's on a train.
I struggled with this one because I think that you and I have recently, we have a lot of discussions about a particular trilogy of movies. And I think that I got to peel the price tag off of this.
Now, now, what trilogy are we talking about?
Well, there's several trilogies there's two trilogies in particular that we talk about.
This is so good.
Let's see.
Is it good?
Yeah, here.
You got one?
Well, you're shaking like a shitting hellhound, handing out these gifts.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely me. But I found this really, really nice encyclopedia of Tolkien.
Oh.
And the illustrations in this, it's got the really nice gold edges on that.
Oh,
So
that's
happy birthday.
that's gonna be pretty on the bookshelf.
Yeah, happy birthday. I hope you like
I
it.
know, what a gorgeous.
Gold
Ooh.
edges.
But look, the illustrations are so sweet in there. So it's really
That's
nice.
lovely.
Oh, that's incredible.
Oh, bats
Oh.
and tinkering.
Ooh,
Forges.
this is cool.
That's
And Nathan,
fucking
if you're watching and
dope
not
as shit.
studying on the train coming home from DC, I have something for you as well. So you'll get that when you return. All right,
Oh,
so
this is cool.
happy birthday, Garrett.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, last announcement.
I got the encyclopedia.
Last announcement.
Map of all the
You'll notice that we're missing some people, and Nathan's absence was planned. I knew about this. However, Olivia, Kriya's absence was not planned, and Kriya has given me permission to tell you why she's not here. And Lee, you might be able to jump in and help me with this one, but apparently Olivia, in her benevolent love of animals, decided to take in a potentially soon-to-be homeless cat. That cat was brought home and then promptly bit her in the face. This cat has no vaccination records and had spent a significant amount of time outside, and so Olivia was in the hospital last night getting a full panel of rabies shots.
And Olivia
In the
just
yard till
hit the
2
chat.
a.m.
And Olivia just hit the chat. There she is. So Olivia is, struggling with some severe fatigue and, of course, being pumped full of needles and rabies vaccines. So
Fucking hell. No
good luck, Kriya.
deed goes unpunished.
I would suggest
Great
the
song.
next time you sense the slightest bit of hostility in the cat, spend a stress, go ghost, and go into the floor. Like you always do.
It's a good strategy.
You won't take a hit point of damage.
Damn, that's cold.
We love you. We love you.
It's true.
But
We are
come
not
on,
kissing
I
that
couldn't.
cat
I
in our
couldn't help
house.
it. The other thing I thought to say is that this is the ghost of Mulberry returned,
Oh yes,
seeking revenge.
undoubtedly.
So, you got another good insult there?
Hey, you're about as useful as nipples on an owlbear, huh?
Oh
I
God!
like the map one though. The map.
Oh yeah,
one
here's a
was good.
map of all the places you can go fuck yourself.
But wait a minute. I was in a tavern once and had owlbear milk, which makes an owlbear nipple perfectly useful.
I have milk nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
You can certainly try.
There were so many references.
gonna be
to that humor.
Unhinged fucking night
It's gonna be an
tonight.
unhinged night. Okay. So those are all the announcements. Olivia, Nathan, we miss you. Wish you were here.
Feel better.
And yes.
Don't get completely incapacitated by the rabies.
Yeah.
The cat doesn't have rabies. I feel I must say. The cat certainly doesn't.
Lee
have
was
rabies.
there.
I was there.
Olivia's patient 0.
Oh, Christ.
Oh,
The zombie apocalypse starts now.
Yeah.
starts
Started.
now.
It's like World War Z, you know.
Atticus,
Yes.
do you have a recap?
I do have a recap.
Oh, shit.
This is
of-
the
of last
1497 word.
No,
recap.
actually, this. Well, yeah, it is the shortest one so far.
Okay.
In fact, so I'm doing better. Somehow. So where last we left off, our party of adventurers had been met with strange developments and interactions with stranger folk. After learning a great deal about the possible nefarious machinations of the divine Cheka, our party of adventurers sought aid from other monasteries on the island of Eddington. However, some conversations turned heated quickly, and some turned to matters of the movements of celestial bodies, and the party's accusations against the divine Cheka were met with much scrutiny. In the end, much was gleaned on the front of the moon of Dodr, but not so much its mark, which Kriya bears, as Abbot Shoal of Pactoris seemed unwavering in his belief that the Cheka could do no wrong, and the parties hailing from Hathros should be warranting some form of suspicion. All the while, the Triadic monks discover that the moon of Dodr itself moves towards Vesper's surface at an alarming rate. Upon reconvening, our party returned to Blue's bungalow, where they were met with 4 dastardly individuals, 4 brothers, mercenary and roguish in nature, eager to make their way to Leishaes, the home of the gods on Vesper, without being judged worthy. Under a moving moon, our party faces decision after decision. How will they prove what they have seen of the nefarious deeds of the religious orders on Eddington? Will they claim vengeance for a long-concluded war? Will they abandon this place, caving to the pressure of the knives at their throats? How will they cope with the unending influence of Rakweeg, Lord of Hathros? It is here we return, under threat, under pressure, and with a plethora of options. And such is where we begin tonight on Entropy's Dawn.
Oh my God, that was your best recap ever. I
Thank
freaking love that. So
Yay.
prose-like.
I get better with every episode.
Oh my God, no, that
the
was
real
gold.
wordsmith?
That was gold.
Pshaw.
Beautiful.
Pshaw.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to say that for this episode, since we are lacking Creech and Kriya, Creech has requested that their character journeyed back to Sanctum to sort of have a moment in that garden area to sort of collect their thoughts and think about how things are unfolding. So currently Creech is sort of indisposed, and Kriya's character I didn't really have a plan for. So I think at this point, if you do journey out of Blue's house, maybe Kriya's staying behind with Kay, or some of these new developments are making her think about how her mark is impacting Vesper.
Perhaps, or I would offer this. When we picked up Entropy's Dawn, Kriya had joined, or Kriya and Creech were together at the start at Sanctum. So
maybe
I
they
don't
went together.
Yeah, it's possible that they went together, possibly to consult the Sanctum monks on the Mark of Dodr, or as with Creech going back to the garden.
That's a great plan, that they went back together
Yeah.
to consult about this mark.
Yeah,
on her
because we
neck.
didn't get anything from Pactoris.
Lives down. She likes it.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, good. Yeah, and also I think the mark, especially when they went to Pactoris, sort of created a little bit of controversy, so maybe this is better that she's laying low with Creech and heading back to
Going
safety
back to their
of Sanctum.
home turf a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, cool.
So when we left off, you had some decisions to make. You were thinking about what your next moves were going to be. You were supposed to discuss that. I'm assuming you had much discussion.
Yeah, we totally discussed that.
We did, yeah. It became fairly obvious to the rest of the crew that Ghislaine has absolutely no fear of these 4 cell swords that are in the mayor's commission. And, well, I think it's silly for them to think that we should be scared of them with everybody seemingly knowing that we've been to hell and back.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know if it's just the 4 of them.
I guess, but
They're clearly, I mean, we're pretty certain they're in leagues with the mayor.
So putting them down would take a tool out of his kit.
I like that. They didn't seem to be the sharpest tools in their sheds, respectively.
Indeed. Perhaps.
Could we tell if they seemed like a threat? You know, they acted threatening when they were, you know, in the Bluegalow. But like,
You talking about observationally? Did they?
yeah,
sort of
like
have,
are they like, you know, loaded up with weapons and like, what do they seem?
observationally? Given that you're always kind of taking these things in, they seem capable. Their armor is worn in such a way that it shows experience, and it also shows that it's been used. So they've seen some scraps. You did notice that they seem to all carry similarly this like dirk, this like, you know, like it's a heavy dagger, a little bit bigger than a dagger, and it's got these real jagged barbs in it. So it does, you know, you could see that protruding from the small sheath that they had. So they seem to have a way about them that projects a kind of danger.
Maybe they've got some tasty roguish magic items on them. Or, from a more sensible standpoint, and a more strategic one, they said that they had a place in the woods, no? I could fly overhead and look around, see if I can't find it during the day, and under cover of night, we infiltrate, kill them in their sleep, and see if there's any correspondence with the mayor.
If you want to do wings in the sky, I could be feet on the ground, invisibly, you know, maybe case the joint together.
That's a good idea. I don't think that any of us should be going anywhere, especially places that it's possible on the island we haven't been before, on our own.
Well, speaking of going somewhere, I have been quite curious about that dock at Cheka.
Indeed.
I think I should definitely take a swim and surveil the area underwater, maybe see if there's any remnants of your Baron von Bennet seal.
Gold shoes.
Okay, you
Yeah,
know,
see what's going on.
we got attacked pretty fucking bad on that beach.
Yeah, but we got attacked because we provoked.
Yeah, but you don't know if you're swimming around in the water, they're not gonna fucking drag you down into their home.
Well, maybe that's something that we should investigate anyway. Aren't you curious about the deal or arrangement of gold for Indira?
Well, maybe.
What does your black pearls tell you?
I did want to ask, you know,
Yeah.
what do I know about this black bead of Andira?
Well, you being a clank, you know a fair bit about this because this is something that is common source of energy back in Amakora, where the Black Pearl is not only highly sought after, but traded pretty heavily there for a hefty price. They're utilized, sometimes they're concentrated into battery sources for various automatons because they store a lot more energy and it can be extracted more slowly. A typical Andira bead has a shelf life of about 7 days. But the Black Pearl Andira is about twice that. So it not only is more concentrated power, but it does last a lot longer.
Okay. So, stronger. Better.
Faster, harder?
Faster, harder, stronger, better. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not without its risk, but my general feeling throughout all of these different endeavors that we have placed in front of us is that we need some type of proof of the fuckery that's going on this island. Some way to expose the corruption, some way to expose the fact that this entire process of judgment is merely a ruse set for profit. And if we can profit off that, I'm not above that.
Indeed.
While exposing it, maybe getting some justice for an entire race. And if there's a way that we can be calculated enough to capitalize on getting retribution for your people, and maybe liberating some of the funds and gold that are either in the Cheka Keep or in the Thane's
Restitution
pipelines.
is important.
I'm sure it could go a long way to restoring your bloodlines. Some nurseries, perhaps.
I could get to work.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Confirmation that Tuga indeed does fuck.
obviously.
Well, maybe not so obviously.
It might take a minute, but, you know, they'll get there for sure.
No one's ever complained.
Okay.
Stretch past the head.
I still don't know what we're doing.
I don't either. I'm just
I don't think any of us know what we're doing.
Well,
Well,
Well, we could start by taking out, or at least casing that joint and looking,
Indeed.
just looking.
Should we ask?
I did spend months swimming around this island, never having an interaction with those merfolk before being on the Chekas beach.
indeed.
So maybe, look, could we say while they're casing and looking for this sellsword's hideout in the woods, maybe you take a higher vantage point somewhere along the shores of the Cheka, and perhaps if I send out Bolt Beacon from the water and give you a high sign that there's trouble, I don't know, just cast Fireball into the sea and avenge my death. Make some steam.
I don't know if that's gonna work. You know, fire
Well-
hitting the water is.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah.
would it
It would make for good dramatics.
It could.
question about the geography of Eddington? If because I have a slight mental image of the map in mind. If there was a explosion near the monastery of the Divine Cheka, if we were in the nearby forest looking for the hideaway, would we hear it, or would we see steam and smoke coming up?
If you were in the nearby forest, you'd probably hear it. I don't know if you'd see it. It depends on the angle you would be standing
Okay.
at. But
Cool.
And the topography.
Yeah. True that.
I think we need to do some kind of investigating.
as a wise
agree.
GM once said, it is better to be decisive than to be right.
Yeah.
fuck is that supposed to mean?
That's shit off.
Are you
get off
lightly
the pot
ribbing us?
ultimatum right there.
No, I'm saying make a decision.
That feels
and
like
see
a
what
light
happens.
ribbing.
You know,
Well, if you are that worried about it, then the four of us can go together, and we can do it one at a time.
That's a possibility.
we have no idea where to search for these people.
In the woods.
I know it's not a big island, but it's a pretty big island.
It could take a
Yeah, I
minute.
was just about to...
You know, look at this map. I'm gonna take out
Yeah.
a map that I've drawn
Where-
of the island.
Yeah,
There's
so
a
Dexter-
lot of fucking
Dexter
trees on
pulls
this
out-
island.
It's
My
gonna
God,
be...
that's beautiful.
It's gonna be within walking distance of wherever the Bloongullow is. So, is there?
Is it? Well, everything's in walking distance, technically.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just how much of their day are you spending walking?
Yeah.
Can we put that on the battle map so that we can show people?
I don't know if I have the downward count.
Yeah, I don't think there's one.
So is on a rough estimate.
Yeah.
Where would you say the Bloongullow is?
Right in this region right here.
Okay.
Cool.
So you're kind of centrally located.
Uh-huh.
I would say honestly, if I was gonna be flying overhead, I would move east towards the Triadic Monastery and then kind of just like case that central area, like between the Triadic Monastery and Pactoris, and start just in that little area. And then maybe if I don't find anything, branch out, go up to near Way of the Three,
Yeah.
and then circle back past Triadic Monastery further east. So I don't know if there's like a role that would be associated with looking for this hut from the air. But
Well, I would probably make you roll an instinct roll of some sort to, just to kind of fill in the narrative and give a decision for. It's not a matter of whether you find them. I mean, it's a matter of how long does it take you to find them. The island is
that's
only
true.
so large. You're gonna find them, but does it take you 15 minutes or does it take you 3 days? That's the question.
yeah. Is there any way that having Tuga on the ground invisible would provide any bonus to that? To a roll such as that?
I would also like to, before we break, I mean, I don't know if we're breaking now, if that feels like what we're going to do, but
What are we breaking?
Like separating.
Are we separating or are we staying together?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Well, either
Well,
way.
Let's come to a decision on that.
Yeah. And either way, before, if we are
We're
breaking
separating.
up.
Okay.
That was fucking
Okay.
horrible.
So before we separate,
It was only horrible because he made a decision. Just
I'd
put
like
that
to-
out there.
I didn't even do it. I just let the dice do it.
I know. Sorry,
give you
Lee.
some bonuses. Come here.
A little bonus circle?
I'm gonna gather around and before we break, just say, we know very little.
Yeah, we know that.
Partially our party is missing, but I think, you know what? I think with this great meeting of the minds and this sort of bloodthirsty kind of energy we're going into this with, I really think we can really crack this egg wide open. I kind of think the moon is an egg. And with that, I'm going to rally the party.
It's got a
Nice.
crack in
So
it already.
everybody gets a D8 to spend. Adding the results, you can spend your rally die. A PC can spend their rally die to roll it, adding the result to their action roll, reaction roll, damage roll, or to clear a number of stress equal to the result. At the end of each session, clear all unspent rally die. So everyone take a D8.
Oh, I love that. That's a huge help.
Yeah, before
Lovely.
we get going.
Okay. The last week's
I know,
too.
right? Okay, what okay. Before we go and break
So we
up-
can add that to something else?
You can add it to a
Pretty
action
much
roll, reaction
everything.
roll, damage roll, or to clear stress.
Copy that. Thank you.
That's sick.
Okay, before we go and break apart per se, what about our slightly shady friend? What was his name?
Rich, Harper.
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 Ah,
I mean,
I
he
mean-
did, we do kind of know where he is. And
He's in some
He's
fucking
in-
bar.
he's at the last call.
that's cool. The only bar.
Right, sure, the only bar.
I mean,
But, I mean, he seemed to be in some slightly shadiest business, right? Like
trade.
trade stuff, Leishaes.
At very least, we could ask him about the different crews that he had on his ships, because I'm not entirely convinced that if we were to agree to these sellswords' idea of going to Leishaes with them, that we wouldn't be judged adversely, especially if the 4 of them killed 4 monks of the Triads
Who are close with the Gargarothians.
Indeed. So, who knows what the balance level for that might have to be, and
Yes.
also with Kriya in the state that she's in, it's probably best to not go to Leishaes,
I agree.
especially if we were sent to this island for a particular reason.
Yes.
Anyway, I do think maybe going and talking to Harper would be beneficial.
At the very least, to see if there's anything we can learn about Leishaes, be it the environment, the people there, if there are any.
And forgive me if I'm wrong, but I would say that logically we could venture the guess that those sellswords, being that they're in league with the mayor, would most likely live somewhat close to Final Passage and not necessarily be embedded around all of the other monasteries.
Indeed. I'll make a note of that in my search.
Maybe we find something along the way. So, if we stay together, which we decided we weren't going to do,
Doesn't matter to me if you change your mind.
You decided that.
I did. Change my mind.
Would you rather? Because either way, if the 4 of us go together, we risk being discovered by possibly some threat that we seek. Because if I'm above the forests of the island and all 3 of you are down in them searching as well, that puts quite a big target on all of us.
So your position is that stealth will be increased if we're not together.
Yes. And if we find what we're looking for, then we can come over to join you.
I still think a 7.5 something foot gargoyle creature flying around the sky is going to be pretty noticeable.
Well, I mean,
Only
I
if you
don't
look
have
up.
to be the invisible one, also. If that's something. You could be the invisible one, and I can look like fucking anybody.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me take a look,
I
make sure
mean,
I'm
as
right.
far
Let me
as
check my
the
spell
sight
book.
Fairly well suited.
Well, that's fine. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. Choose yourself for an ally. So I can make you invisible, and then I could
That's fine.
adjust
Yeah.
appearance. Just look like a monk walking
That's a
around.
great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Bitch, I'm on a boat.
All right. Then Tuga and Orlith are heading out. There's going to be invisibility.
Yes, I just gotta make a spellcast roll if we're gonna do that now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Because, I mean, if I'm already in the air, then I don't know if you'll be able to hit me with the spell.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be within melee range. So.
Well, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make my spellcast roll, and I'm gonna do really great. And this one's my hope, this one's my fear.
It was. It's almost nighttime. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting close to evening.
So that is
Because
with hope.
we
That
went
is a
to
6. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Plus I add 4 to that, so that's a success with hope.
Yay.
So you are now invisible, and then I will adjust appearance to look like a different monk than last time.
Awesome. So, being invisible, and you said it's getting night?
It's evening, so it's not quite nighttime, but the sun is
Lovely.
starting to set.
So I'm gonna be flying around the island, in the general area of like the Final Passage, forests surrounding, and if it's almost nighttime, I want to keep an eye out for any smoke in case they have lit a fire.
I just want to let you know mechanically.
Yeah.
You can take 3 actions while invisible, and then
And then it
invisibility
drops?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll keep track of that.
Thank you.
Okay. So you're keeping an eye out for smoke. You're flying.
Yeah.
You're invisible.
Yeah.
And you're covering ground. You're working your way in what direction now? You're looking
Like,
over Triadics and heading east. Is that what the original plan was, or are you working your way?
it might be starting on more of like a southwestish or like a westish direction and then circling back, because Final Passage is to the west of the Bloongalow. So given what Thisleen was just saying about the possibility of they might be closer to Final Passage because that's where the mayor is, and also that's where the murder happened, then that seems like a fair enough place to start a search. So
Okay.
I think I'll start from there and then go.
So I'm gonna have now. You're on the ground
I'm
though,
on the ground.
and you're on foot, kind of shadowing.
I think I'm kind of weaving my way through the. If you
Yeah.
want to kind of like, because I can't see you.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I'm not
Yeah,
leaving
we're
you
kind
in
of
the
in the
dust.
same.
Yeah.
And I look like just sort of a generic triadic monk.
Okay. So here's what I'll allow you to do. You're going to decide how one of you or together. You're going to work out some kind of instinct roll. Now, you can either do this as a roll with help, where you get advantage on that roll. You could do this as a tag team roll if you'd like to kind of get... Tag team rolls are typically associated with attacks, but we could kind of build this into some kind of narrative tag team roll. But whatever you decide to do, I will also create a scenario where you can mark a number of stress to up the ante on the intensity of your search to shave off time and make this happen faster for you.
I don't mind doing that.
If
Neither do I.
that's something that you're
Yeah,
interested in.
I'll gladly contribute a couple stress to that. I got plenty.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
I'll take, like 2?
Well, first
I'll
make
take
the
two.
roll.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
First
Oh,
make
yeah,
the
yeah,
roll,
yeah,
and we'll
yeah.
decide
Yeah.
where you
Go
land,
move,
because
go
you
move,
might
go move.
crit, and
And then who cares?
well, yeah, who cares?
yeah. I'm also going to spend a hope to use my experience. Never again.
Okay.
I'm thinking back to the vision that I had the vision that I had of those of the murder. Did we rest before Tologo came by, or did he stop by the Bloongalow
In the morning.
in the morning? So after the rest?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. So, since I'm recalling something about an element of that vision from Grim Psychometry, I have advantage on this roll,
Okay.
which is super sick. I love my Blood Hunter multiclass. And yeah. So, +2 from the experience, plus the advantage die.
Is there anything to doing the tag team roll?
Do you want to?
And how would I?
So in a tag team roll, so there's 2 grades of roll
Sure.
here. The first one is where you mark a hope or spend a hope to add a d6. You're basically helping.
Can I
Orlith.
stack on top of that d6 that
You
they're
would add a
already
d6.
using?
Yes, you would
Okay.
add a d6. Well,
Because you already have advantage.
you already have advantage.
yeah,
so
so-
no.
No, it doesn't stack.
No.
Whichever one is better. You roll them both, and
Yes.
whichever one is
Gotcha.
better.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Right? But then a tag team roll is somebody has to spend 3 hope. And what that does is that allows you both to make the rolls, and you choose whatever roll is higher.
Okay.
Now, in a combat move of tag team, you would both roll damage and add that damage together. So maybe in this case, for the tag team roll, you could both mark stress together. I'm trying to think of a way to make that work
Yeah.
in a way that makes narrative
Split the
sense.
stress.
Split the stress. So if we were to,
Oh,
we both suggested marking 2 stress. So maybe we each mark 1 stress, and it'll have the same value as marking 2.
Yeah, I think that would be okay.
Sweet.
If you're spending the 3 hope to
Yeah.
use the tag team roll.
Awesome. Do you have the hope?
I do have the hope.
You're on full hope.
I got full hope, baby.
Could I trouble you for that?
Certainly. Can I
Well,
give you
trouble
hope?
for some hope.
No. Well, 'cause
But you
if
could
it would
spend
be
the
I'll
three.
spend the 3.
Because
yeah.
all I have is 3 hope.
Yeah, I
now.
will spend the 3. And then, yeah, cool.
Awesome. Many, many thanks.
Of course. My pleasure.
All right. Oh. All right.
That was so good. And this is an instinct roll?
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 13.
I got a 20 with fear.
I love
That was
yeah. And yours was with what?
Hope.
Hope.
Just keep rolling.
So I will say this. This is not like you are trying to necessarily beat a particular difficulty class. It is potentially how long this will take, right? So you could choose in this role to take the 13 with hope, in that it might give you some kind of narrative pleasantry that, you know, sort of unfolds, or you could choose to take the 20 with fear, which might be a shorter amount of time, but encounter some kind of difficulty.
Pleasant or unpleasant?
Yes. How do you like your success?
I mean,
I don't mind some unpleasantness.
I don't mind some unpleasantness either, because if we're operating on the idea that we're planning to fight these guys tonight anyway,
Yeah.
then
And I mean, the time is useful.
yeah, the time is way useful because it's already evening. All right, we'll take the 20 with fear.
20 with fear, I'm taking that fear.
I'm gonna use.
Real quick question. My apologies. Even if we're not using that roll, do I still mark a hope or no? Because we're not using this roll.
No,
It's
because you're
whichever
not.
roll you
yeah.
use.
Yep.
Keeping me honest.
As you're gaining a fear from that, I'm gonna use Shadowed Grit to mark a stress and gain a hope, but I'm going to forego gaining a hope to gain a Slayer die.
A Slayer die.
Yep.
Sick, dude.
Like,
Slay
Hey, girl.
Because
You better work.
I need some of those. I need some of those. We haven't had combat in a while, and I want some Slayer dice. That was all for me.
I'm thinking about how you discover this.
Wonderful.
So you're airborne, and you can see the sun in the distance now, just laying down below the horizon line. From the ground, before you had taken off, it almost looked like the sun already set, even though it was dusk. But now, higher in the sky, you're able to see it. And it does sort of do something to your vision a little bit. That glint of the setting sun kind of messes with your eyes. And the ground, for the most part, is dark. And as you're sort of cruising first westward towards Final Passage, and the 20 is, you know, you're quite astute. You're quite tuned in to what's going on the ground. You see for a moment what appears just to be a small flicker of orange in the woods. But it doesn't appear like typical campfire. It almost appears obscured, more than by what might be the tree cover, right? And so you circle back.
Yeah.
You bring it in and you take a second look. And then you spot it as you sort of bank around and come in on just the right angle. You can see that there is, you know, you bring yourself right down into the tree line, and through the trees you can see that they have built a kind of blind on almost a 45-degree angle to sort of hide this fire. And it's very low fire, right? They're keeping this fire under control. Enough to give them warmth and possibly cook on, but it's low level. You do see them sitting there, the 4 of them, but in the shadows and flickering in the light, you actually count more than 4 figures. You see, and you're moving quickly, and you're a heavy being, so flapping your wings to keep you going requires a considerable expenditure of energy.
Yeah.
And so oftentimes when you're flying, plus given your recent knowledge of flight, right?
Yeah.
This is something you're new to.
She's not an expert yet.
No. So observationally, you're both sort of distracted by your need to know how to fly. And so you're struggling with the flight. And you look down and you count a minimum of 7 figures, but not all of them in the same silhouette as the bandit. So there are clearly some more sort of, you know, muscular fighter types down there on the ground. But then you see other postures, other silhouettes in the dark. And then you pick back up and fly. This discovery that you have found, you left this area right here.
Yeah.
And this discovery that you found is right on the edge of the forest and this series of mountains that exists just on the west coast,
Love it.
just south of Final Passage.
Okay.
Nicely done.
So
what are the two of you doing?
Really quickly,
Yeah.
knowing that I have found that, I'm going to circle back down to where Tuga is, relay all that information to him, and say, let's go find the others. And I'll start flying over in the direction of the Cheka Monastery, but also keeping pace with Tuga,
Oh,
so as we
trundle.
aren't so separated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. What are the two of you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So, even though we had talked about potentially going and looking into the underwater area around Checo, we thought perhaps a smarter idea would be to go and look into the last call and finding our friend Harper, getting a little bit more intel from him about what he's dealt with at Leishaes. So seeing them making their way towards Final Passage, we kind of were like, let's go that way. So that's what we're on our way.
So you've made your way to the last call. You wander through the streets of Final Passage. And, it's actually a really pleasant time of the night in this region because you're along the western coast. The sun has just sort of dipped down. There's a breeze off the western shore that sort of is very warm and pleasant as it washes in over the town. The white sides, the whitewashed sides of the buildings just sort of capture that orange-purple glow off the horizon in such a beautiful way as the sky begins to dip down into this deep navy blue color, a few stars peeking out, and of course, Dodor and Swoon, just sort of fresh there in the skyline, lighting things up. You open the door to the last call, and there's actually quite a number of people in here. So this night crowd is, between the tourists that come, the regulars in the town that come, and of course the occasional monks that like their mead. The place is fairly well stocked with people. You look around, and sure enough, you do see Harper, who seems to be sitting over in a corner with two others. They look to be monks from some other order. You can't quite tell the color yet. The room is dimly lit. There is a fire burning. There's music playing. Things here seem pretty pleasant. I'll leave it to you.
Thizline's going to go to the bar, grab a mead. Looks over at Dexter sadly and wishes there was something that would wet their whistle as well. Maybe a nice vegetable
Get you something
oil
for your
or
companion friend.
would be lovely if you had something that they might be able to lubricate themselves with.
Motor oil.
Let me see if I got some lubricant around.
myself. Yeah,
Wrong type of
thank you.
lubricant, mostly.
Got some machine oil under here.
I got Astroglide.
Yowza!
My apologies.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
That's good.
Coming from the procreating Tortuga over there.
Yeah. Slow going sometimes. Not a lot of friction.
Turtle wax.
It's terrible.
Fuck.
It's terrible.
Oh.
We digress.
Okay. Our buddy is sitting with two others, you said?
Yeah.
Is there a table near him that's open?
Yeah, you could find a table near him. There's this pretty good sized place, being the only bar in.
I'm just going to go and sit down at the table for now. I'll probably take out my notebook while Fizzline's up at the bar.
Okay.
Did we bring Kay?
No.
No. Okay, cool.
No
Kay
at the
went
bar.
to Kay went with him up to
Oh, up to the monastery?
monastery,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
They're going to the garden.
yeah.
That's probably a
she
better
really
place for
likes
her.
the little cat, Furball.
Oh, okay, Furball.
So, she dressed the cat up at like a dolly, and decided to go with them.
All right.
I knew you didn't like the little one, so
Well,
I thought we could maybe go on this road without her for once.
I mean, it's not that I don't like her. I just think we're gonna kill her.
Well, if we
Accidentally.
if we left her where she was, then most certainly she probably would have perished. But
I agree. I'm just gonna sit down at the table, and I'm kind of just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pull out my notebook, and
I'm listening.
every now and then I'm just gonna kind of just glance over at our friend, our acquaintance, Hopper.
Mm-hmm.
And just see if, one of the times we catch eye contact. He's sitting with other people right now. I mean, I'm not going to necessarily disturb him.
Well,
but
you're
just-
a rather unique presence on the island. And so, it's not long before you kind of like work your way over. And as you sort of sit down in the chair, I mean, you're a fairly well-machined, sophisticated creature, but, when metal hits a wooden chair on any level, it makes a slightly different and unexpected noise. And so as you sit down, you kind of like settle in and push back in the chair a little bit, breaking out your notebook and laying it on the table. You kind of make the first eye contact with Harper over there, and he kind of immediately looks up at you, and he's got a glass in his hand, and he's like, "Hey, Daxor,
Oh, he's fucking.
glad you came. It's good to see you. These are my friends. I forget their names, but they're very nice. Where are the rest of all your friends?"
They're around. Some of them went back to their monasteries.
That's something I won't be doing.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
I don't have anything to pick up, so I mean, I'll just.
You want me to get you a drink?
No, I don't
You
really.
sure I get you a drink?
I don't really drink, but maybe my companion.
Oh yeah, this lean.
You could maybe use another.
Yeah, I could. You gonna buy?
Bet you could.
I'm a little strapped for cash, as you probably know, because I left all my money in that goddamn place.
yeah,
Does he still have the bar gold up his fucking?
Yeah, I do actually.
I bet you do. How he fucking takes it
He
out.
holds it up in the bar. And, all these heads
friend,
turn around
friend.
and look
This
at
is
him, and they're
amazing.
just like,
This is so good.
friend. Perhaps
"Oh, yeah, that's fucking it's good, yeah."
Fizleen goes and grabs another drink grabs 3 drinks, 2 for the monks, 1 for Harper.
Friends, I should have made this
Fizleen.
kitty
The kitty.
and Kitty and Clank. They're my friends. They helped get me. They helped me get me away from those guys.
What order are you 2 gents with?
They kind of turn and look at you, and they're like, "Oh, Way of the 3. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
I'm Samuel, and this is my companion, Jonas. It's good to meet you both. We happened upon your friend Harper here, and we're just having a little discussion. He was telling us about his adventures with the Cheka, apparently.
Oh Jesus.
Yes. What are your thoughts on all of that? Quite an adventure it was, indeed. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, Jonas, but as we've been taught, our own solitary opinions on these matters aren't necessarily of any weight. It's really about the larger discussion at hand and how we sort of deal these things out to our brothers. So it's concerning, for sure. Worth discussion.
I was just going to say
Probably.
worthy of debate.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
Isn't everything?
Well,
To a point.
out of the robot's mouth himself. No offense, my friend.
A wise abbot once
I don't
told
take
me. A wise abbot once told me that it is always better to be right than hastily decisive.
Is that a fucking
It's a little switcheroo you did.
zig right there or something?
No, that was the
Like,
reverse of what I said before.
You
Yeah.
got a little switcheroo.
How the
Little
turntables.
turnaround.
anyway,
Full circle. Like the
So,
one with the crack in it.
we haven't had any interactions with
With the three.
that group.
Which is interesting, I think. Other than what the abbot of the Triadic said about their endless debates.
So, I mean, it clearly seems our friend is intoxicated. I don't know if he's gonna be much use to us right now.
Well, I mean, he might let something slip. Less guarded, perhaps.
I think he's
This
let
is something
everything.
about guards.
No guards. No
Christ.
guards, Harper.
Calm down.
Everything's okay.
All right. You gotta freaking me out. I gotta tell you, I got a ship. I got a ship.
When did you secure that for?
I talked to Tologo earlier today. He told me he could get me out of here. He's gonna take this big honking bar of gold in trade, but
The whole bar.
well, what am I supposed to do? Cut it in half?
Not the most unheard of idea.
It's fine. I get back to Emberfell. I've got friends and I've got a trust set up. I'll find.
I'm just curious. How many other monks are in the bar right now?
How many other monks are in the bar? A quick glance around. I mean, there's probably a total of, I'd say, 40 to 50 people in the bar total. It's pretty crowded.
Okay.
And I would say out of that 40 to 50, less than 10, maybe 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a. It's not a very popular establishment for the monks.
Not so much.
I was just wondering, like, because clearly he's talking about stuff. I didn't know if, Cheka was present or, who might be around listening.
So it tends to be, and you would have learned this in the 5 months you've been on the island, it tends to be that the Way of the Three and Pactoris in particular allow their monks to go and socialize, and mostly because, number one, the social aspect of Pactoris is relatively open, and number two, the Way of the Three is such an intensive debate-oriented, sequestered environment that they allow their monks out just for the sake of their sanity. Whereas the other ones tend to be much more devout and
Okay.
they don't partake.
Okay. All right. Well, So what do you think? Should we try and talk to our friend?
Yes, but maybe not in front of them.
Well, I get that. I would know. Are there rooms available?
In this establishment?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like an inn.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's getting a little late. Should we, our friend said he's getting a little short on coin. I don't know if he already procured a room, but we can put him up in a room for the night.
Have a quieter place to chat.
Yeah. Potentially. Even though I am enjoying the music.
It's very lighthearted.
I'm just sitting there kind of
Rocking out.
bobbing a little
Yeah.
bit, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea. It might be easier to get him away from these other monks.
Possibly.
There's a lot of secrecy over there. You guys are doing a lot of whispering.
It's not secrecy,
No?
but maybe certain things maybe shouldn't be said aloud.
We're all friends,
Yes, but
Is everyone
you know,
friends?
aren't we? You saw me naked.
you and us,
we're friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're good friends. Yes.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
We've been through the shit together.
We have.
Oh.
Some of the shit. But it seems like you've maybe had one or two too many. Do you have a room here this evening? Maybe we could help you out and get you a nice place to
have a
get
room.
some
I
rest.
was gonna sleep on the beach. It's nice.
Wouldn't you like maybe a nice room with a fire?
Hey, okay. You got one?
Let's go get a room.
I'll go get him a room.
Okay. So usually the barkeep at this place can help you out with that. So
I don't know if I have a note. I know we've been here before, haven't we?
you were here briefly, but you never got a room.
Yeah, no, we've all stayed with monasteries.
We have, haven't we?
Yes.
Yep.
Anyway, all right. I'll go up to the proprietor.
Hi, mate.
Hey.
You thinking about a drink yet?
I mean, I don't really drink.
Right.
Yeah.
What you need? What can I get for you?
Our buddy over there, he's clearly been here all
Oh, he's
day.
having a good time, eh? Yeah.
I want to put him up in a room for the night.
All right. What about yourselves?
I think we're okay. We got a place to stay, but you know, we don't want to cause a scene. We don't want him to cause a scene.
Oh, we can take care of him. He's all right. Having a good time.
You know, can we get him a room?
By all means.
You know, he helped us out a little bit, so
Let me check the roster.
got a room available for him. Possibly.
Got one on the end. It's got a nice view of the sea.
Hey, he
14
probably
gold.
Yeah, I think
14
I'm
gold.
with him.
Yeah. I know it seems
Is
steep. I
this
know.
like a penthouse suite? Like,
No, they're all between 12 and 14 gold.
god damn. Fine, I'll give him the 14
Advantages
gold.
of having one of the only inns on a nice island. Hey,
Wow, no wonder why you wanted to sleep on the beach.
look, we draw him up a
I'm
nice.
not going to be quiet about
Comes
it.
with a nice warm bath, right? Nice warm bath, complimentary breakfast in the morning, right? So, I think it's worth it. All right, I'll throw in a lunch for you if you want, if you can eat it, if you can keep it down.
Yeah, I don't know. He might want to drink instead.
Maybe.
All right, I'll give him the 14 gold.
All right.
Fucking robbery.
Very nice room, good
we
beds.
Okay.
Listen, we cater to pretty like high-end clientele. We've got to be comfortable.
Yeah,
You know?
I know. Some
Lush
of your-
fittings, good outfitting. So
Well, clearly, if people are coming here on their waypoint to the land of the gods, I mean,
only the best.
they must have
Room
some
12
kind
under
of
the hall. Hands you a
room
set of
12.
keys.
I'm gonna come back to the table. I'm just gonna look at Bisley and be like, you know, they fucking charge. How much was it?
14 gold.
I already did the math, so I'm sorry. You know, they charge 14 gold for a fucking room here.
14.
I mean, it's supposedly a nice view of the sea, but like 14 gold.
Jesus. Seems like a bit of highway robbery.
Luckily, we got some of his gold before we left it.
I mean, technically, he's paying
You're
for
playing
it.
with house
stray
money.
off a
You're
little
playing
bit.
with house money. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, he's
So it's like
paid for
stat
it by
level.
proxy,
Yeah, no, I
essentially. All right, well, Samuel and Jonas,
Oh, yes.
very lovely to make your acquaintances, but if you both don't mind, we would like to make sure that our friend Harper has some good accommodations for this evening. So
These guys are going to give me a room. You hear that? It's
We
very
got you.
expensive.
It's
maybe we could show you to it and make
But
sure.
now? The sun's just going down. It barely even started down.
Well, we just want to make sure that you're settled well and maybe have a word.
perfectly settled. I've got chap below me. I've got alcohol at the bar.
How about
Come
I
on.
get you a bottle and we take it
A
upstairs?
bottle.
if they charge 14 gold per the room, how much is a fucking
I
bottle?
don't know. It's his fucking gold. I'll go to the bar.
Fuck, man.
Get a bottle.
Bottle service. A room. They give you
Pop
nice,
a bottle upstairs.
Give you a nice bath here.
They did say you got a
They
bath.
They
Get a
draw a
bath.
nice bath, yeah,
Get a
and
bath.
a nice meal perhaps in the morning
And a
too.
little bit of a, a rag. Gash thing happening.
You do have a bit of a old dungeon smell to
Oh,
you. So,
God.
you know, maybe I'm just saying it might help you feel a little more comfortable to be able to get some of that off of you.
All right, let's get a bottle and go to the bath.
Okay. This is going to be one of the most
give me a room
bizarre
with a view?
conversations we have. Yes, apparently a room that overlooks the beach and the ocean.
You know how to do it, kitty. All right, let's go.
Jesus.
I'm going to, on my way...
Love that he calls you kitty.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, so you take Harper upstairs. Samuel and Jonas bid you good night.
Adieu.
And you two have been trying to connect back up with the party. So I'm assuming you've been making your way to Final Passage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the plan?
Yeah.
Don't let me put words in your mouth. Tell me what you want to do.
we were gonna.
Well, for all they know, we were going to the docks.
Yeah, so I would say, I think
Right.
chances are what happened was we went to check out, saw that they weren't there, and then we're like, all right, where do we go? They made mention of the last call. Should we check there?
Yeah, they did want to speak to. Did we talk about Harper?
We did, briefly.
Well, then I suppose that's number 2 on the list.
Should we check
I
there?
suppose.
Did you go out to the Check-a-Docks?
I would say yeah. I mean,
no.
but I am invisible,
And I'm a monk. Just like a
so,
regular guy.
and I'm airborne. I want to make that abundantly clear.
Did you think I was going to kill you?
Hey man, going back to the scene of the fucking crime, like, that battle map is still on the table.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't cleaned that up yet.
I'd circle it a couple times.
You'd circle out over Check a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, looking for Thisline or Indexor, like the woods nearby or the beach, or...
Go ahead and roll an instinct roll for me.
Gladly.
You're gonna do so good.
It's gonna be great.
You'll love it.
Ooh!
If you want to add a D8 to that, you can do that. If you want to do that, but you don't have to.
I probably, like, should, so I will.
Okay.
Okay. It's alright. It's gonna be a 9 with fear. I'm gonna use Shadowed Grit to mark a stress and gain another Slayer dice, but I really have to stop doing that because I've already got 4 out of 8 stress marked. Yikes!
Soon we will be vulnerable.
Yeah, but I did take a stress potion at character creation. Do I know how that factors into me being a gargoyle with, like, no inventory? Nope. But we can figure that out if I decide to use it.
Your instinct roll was a 9 with fear.
Yep.
Now, what's interesting about this is when one looks at the map of Eddington, and you are aware of the fact that Tuga is with you, right, on the ground. So the shortest distance between any 2 points is a straight line, and you did sort of seek out these bandits here,
Yeah.
and you know that the line to Cheka includes a section of the bay that Tuga would not be able to cover. So you'd either be flying the long way around
Yeah.
to get down to this region, or you would decide to somehow momentarily split. I'm going to let you two have that conversation before I finish out the results of your instinct roll with fear. Which way would you have gone?
If you want to take the straight shot, I can peacefully meander, and then you can beat me back on the trail.
Yeah, I mean, if you're disguised as a triadic monk, the only monastery you're going past is the triadic monastery, so I'm not super worried on that front. And given the fact that Thisline was going into the water anyway, I think to have a set of eyes on that little
Tracks.
bay would make sense. So yeah, I'll take the quicker route.
So you're cutting across this bay here.
Yeah.
All right. So you were really going out to Cheka just to see if you could find Thisline and Indexor, because they said that they were actually going to go out and check out the dock, which sticks out off of here.
Like, yeah.
And so as you're flying out over this bay, it is just blackness. You're out over the bay. The moons that do even shine in the sky, cast down their light, and occasionally you'd see a white cap or two on the water, but ultimately it's a void, right? And the sky is basically the stars and the moons, but there's nothingness for a short distance across here. And then, just as you think you're approaching Cheka and this peninsula that sticks down, you see below you in the water a fire burning, a relatively large-scale fire, which immediately gets your attention. You lock in and you begin to move towards it. And as you do, you see the island of Vesper's End. Now, you haven't been conscious as a being long enough to have spent the full 5 months here on Eddington, but you do see this island, and it's a small island in the water.
That where the fire is coming from?
The fire is coming from that island, but as you approach, because you're curious, you get closer, you notice that the topography of the island is a little bit different than Eddington.
Yeah.
Eddington does have a rise and fall to it where there are different trails, and there are mountains on the west coast that rise up high enough to give snow peaks. But for the most part, it's relatively traversable. This island is basically a rock jutting up out of the water, almost squarish in nature, but the island itself is round. So just imagine a round island, but like a plug of rock that sticks up, right? And you're coming at this from a side that doesn't face the island directly. So it's, number one, from the shores of Eddington, it's hard enough to see the island of Vesper's End. But it is visible on a clear day. You can see it out there in the bay, right? And it is relatively squarish sticking up. But what you see from the angle you're coming in from is one entire section of that rock jutting up has been carved out into a plateau hidden by walls, and there's a bonfire burning in the middle of it. Now, I don't know how close you want to get, and a 9 is probably not going to reveal a lot to you other than this topography detail and this fire. And so this startles you. It strikes fear into your heart. And you duck around this in the thought that you might be seen.
Yeah.
And then you head towards Cheka, where you and Tuga meet up again. I still have the happy music on.
Yeah, I was like, what's with the steel
still-
drums?
we're still like-
dropped yet.
Oh, this
No,
is
because
so
I haven't
scary.
taken any actions.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I took a count. I think taking off counts as an action. Like
Does
to
it?
fly. I would think that would be a GM question, right?
What's that?
So I have, for my invisibility spell, I have 4 tokens, which I can spend, either myself or an ally can take 4 actions, and once they've taken all 4 of those actions, the invisibility will drop.
Right.
Does taking off in flight count as an action?
Well, I mean, I think this is one of those nebulous areas in Daggerheart that's not
Right.
fully.
Yeah.
It says here, rabbits up. I'd rule it as an action, rolling your duality dice or a reaction roll. Yeah, I kind of have to agree.
okay.
You still have 3 actions left, because I have 4 total.
Okay.
And then I counted the one as the taking off.
That's cool.
Well,
Maybe
and
the
also
instinct
the
roll
instinct
would
roll
then
was a
count as
second
one
So
action.
okay, so one more
2.
or 2 more.
Yeah, because, well, and then we went, I think locating the
Locating
camp
the
would have
yeah.
been. So you have 1
So
more.
one more before
Yeah.
the invis drops.
Yeah,
That's chill. I'm okay with
just
that.
so you know.
Yeah. I'm kind of just like hovering near you.
Hey, Big Mama.
Hey. I passed an island on the way. I didn't see Thistling,
Okay.
but I passed an island on the way here that was almost carved out, and there was a bonfire on the inside of it.
Inside the island.
Yeah. Oh, it sort of. It seemed like it was carved out into a kind of a plateau sort of shape, with a bonfire within the carvings.
Any bodies nearby? Any people?
I didn't stay long enough to look.
Well, I haven't the slightest idea what that could mean.
Neither do I.
Those Cheka fucks are up to something, I know it.
It could warrant further investigation
I
later.
would think probably, maybe as a, when we're a little bit, when it's not just the 2 of us olds,
Yeah.
Are you old?
Not
As old as you.
Me,
Not as old
but
as you,
You're
but,
old. You have a kid. Anyway,
Yeah.
not important.
Nah, but I think I do agree. I think
Yeah.
we should let's stay the course for now, but it's something we should
Yeah, that's
circle back to.
certainly something to put a pin in for sure.
But I didn't see any of our compatriots.
Okay, so then Harper would be the next thing on the list, I would think.
Yes, most likely.
How are you feeling? You need some water? Are you okay?
No,
You don't
I'm-
have a stomach, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, never mind.
Not anymore.
That's bad.
Let's. I'll stay. I'll fly above the land this time.
Okay.
You know, just so that we're not so separated. I don't know if this spell will last much longer.
Yeah, I mean, you could do like one more thing and then it's kaput.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Then let's go fill in the others, and then men die.
Yeah.
All right, so you're working your way back across the woods. You're flying and you're running.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever my running looks like.
So are you going to stay over Tuga this time, or are you going to be heading
Yeah.
back? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Overland.
overland, you're flying back.
So out of sheer curiosity for my own note taking, the island of Vesper's End, is it like a almost like a cylinder, like a tall?
Do you remember Devil's Tower from Close Encounters?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
Kinda
like
a
that.
Devil's Tower kind of
Okay.
entity.
That's the perfect visual. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very much like that.
Love it.
Well, let's take the camera back over to the Last Call Tavern, where you have just dropped 14 gold on a lovely room. You're taking Harper upstairs. Oh, by the way, it's like sliding up the wall. Like there's
I
a
kind of-
banister,
It's like, yeah, just
and he's just like pushing himself up the stairs.
Yeah, I kind of envision Isleen being in front and him kind of like grabbing their tail and Dexter kind of pushing
him.
up the stair.
Like, you know, like that awkward moment where you've got the drunk ass friend and you're like mad at them because it's like, you idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Yeah, exactly.
But the stairwell's obviously not wide enough for all three of us to have him on our shoulder. So
Yeah,
Well, two of us,
that's not
that
going to work. So you eventually get upstairs, head down the end of the hallway to room number 12. Try the key, and the door opens up into a nicely appointed room, fairly good size. The bed is easily big enough for two. There's a divan, there's a couple of chairs, there are several beautiful plants that are growing by this very large multi-light window that looks out over the ocean. There's a door on the left as you walk in that, you know, as you kind of settle into the room, you go over and check. The door opens up into a white tiled bath area with a huge galvanized and copper tub that sits there that, you know, a fairly large body could get into, like, you know, something easily as large as, you know, maybe not quite Orlith, but, you know, pretty big.
it's a good soaker.
It's a good soaker. Yeah.
And we would have to engage the help of the innkeeper to bring up the hot water. Yeah.
Yes, you could actually ask at the desk in the front for them to, you know, get the bath ready, and they will do that for you.
Maybe we'll have a chat, and then on our way out, we'll send the innkeep up to.
What happened with the bottle? Where's the bottle? You said you were going to bring a bottle.
Yeah.
Well, when we talk to them about drawing a bath for you, we'll bring a bottle up.
Sleep. You can't go working on the promises because, like, I was having a nice time with friends down there. You know, they were buying drinks, and now I'm up here in this. I mean, this is okay.
I mean, look at this comfortable bed, right? It's very nice, but maybe don't get in it just yet, because
Do you think that maybe, like, we could find someone to cut the gold bar a little bit? Because, like, I thought about what you said, and that would be a really good idea.
Well, didn't you say something about engaging the Lugo to get you passage with that bar of
He's
gold?
not gonna know if like a little piece is missing from it, and I could use some coin, because then maybe I could get my own bottle.
Fine, I'll go get you a bottle.
Yeah, it's good.
Can you?
You're gonna get him a bottle.
I'm gonna go get him a bottle. And yeah, maybe I'll see if there's a jewel or saw around somewhere, or we can shave off a little something off of his barnacle.
Sure.
Just keep him occupied for a minute or two. Maybe talk to him. Ask him about what he did with Delugo. I'll be right back.
You go, and me and Automata here will have a conversation.
I might save that up here for some other day.
All right, kitty.
Okay, Automata. That's our buddy cop movie's name, by the way. Automata and the Kitty.
Wow.
Like it.
Automata and the kitty.
So you head back downstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it.
All right. You head to the bar, and hold on a minute, because this
We
ominous
don't need the
music.
creepy music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta stay on my. That's better. All right, we're back in the tavern. There's a vocalist on the stage now, putting in some lyrics, and
She's not bad.
she's lovely. You walk up to the bartender, and he sees you, and he's kind of cleaning out the bottom of a glass and looking inside of it. And he's just like, "Hey, what you need? How's the room?"
The room's lovely.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Yes, thank you for
Good.
that. And eventually, we'd love to have you draw a bath for our friend
All
as
right.
well. 'Cause,
Yeah, we can
you
do
know,
that.
He's
Sure.
had
When? Any idea?
an hour or two, maybe.
That's about how long it'll take to heat the water.
Okay,
so,
perfect, perfect. Yeah, if you could get that underway, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe do you have like a bottle that I could get? Maybe
A
some
bottle?
snacks for him to bring up to him
I
as
can
well.
do
He's-
that. You got, what do you like? You like something dark, something light. You got rum. You got a nice rum.
What's he been drinking throughout the day?
Oh God, there's like 50
everything.
people in here. I
He's
remember.
sucking the wash rags, isn't he? He's a mix of everything.
It did seem like he'd do whatever he could.
Doesn't surprise me.
If I remember correctly, he liked the darkers. He was going with the nice. It was a whiskey he was drinking, a high-end one though. He didn't seem like the type that would like something, bottom shelf.
I don't think he knows what the fuck he's drinking right now.
Oh, I bet he does. He knew his stuff because I offered him two, and if I remember correctly,
What do you
he
have?
turned
What
up
are,
his
what are
nose
my
hard.
options? What do you have?
Well, I've got a house, right?
Yeah.
Got plenty of that because
You have something in the mids, maybe?
on the mids. I got the ship's mast, which is, that's about mid. But I'm going to tell you, he already turned up his nose at that one. He said, "Don't give me that shit." I got the emerald. Emerald's nice. I think that's what he was drinking actually. So, and I'll tell you what, I had to crack that bottle for him, and I got about 3/4 of the bottle left. So I'll give you a break on that one if you
Great.
want.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
that.
All right. He takes that one and he slaps it up on the counter for it. And he goes, "You need a glass."
Give me 2 glasses.
2 glasses. All right. You want a bucket of ice, or you like it neat?
Neat.
Neat. Good. Oh, good man. Man. Sorry. Kid me.
The fuck is it
Alright,
with this
2
place?
glasses, 3/4 of a bottle of the emerald. We'll draw you the bath. You said snacks, right?
Yeah, something.
you want,
I
like-
figure it's probably not a bad idea.
Something to soak it up, maybe like cured meats. Something with a little bit
Maybe
of
some bread.
bread would be good. Yeah. All right. Let me get you. I got a sourdough. Get you the sourdough, and then I've got. I'll give you the cured meat platter for now. I'll have that sent up because I got to put that one together.
Great, thank
All
you.
right.
What's the damage?
26.
For fuck's sake. Alright.
I paid 14 for a fucking room, okay?
Yeah, but
I
that's
figured he
all
was
night.
gonna say 50, okay?
Alright.
But fuck
Alright,
these
let
rich
me-
people.
After that hard sell.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something a little bit off.
It's ridiculous.
A little off.
Yeah, it's a
Kind
question.
of leans in close. All right.
Do you have knowledge of, or maybe you have something in the back that, like a file or a coping saw, perhaps? Something that, maybe could tool some soft metal.
Tool some soft metal.
Yeah. Like a cleaver.
I don't know if a cleaver is going to tool you soft metal.
I mean, it's a stretch, but
Yeah. Plus, I like my cleaver sharp. You're gonna knock my
probably
cleaver
dull
around
the
with
shit
some
out of
metal.
it,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna like
so-
that. What are you looking to cut? Like, what's going on?
just some metal.
Metal.
Yeah,
Well, this
soft
big.
metal.
Yeah. Listen, my father was he did a lot of work with metal. He worked in a forge, so I know that there's you got your basic differences between steel and
Nothing that hard, no.
nothing as hard as steel. I don't know. I don't have anything here, but I got my pal over there who kind of works over in the. He works in a variety of things. He does some decorative metal work, and he also does a little bit of armory. Let me see if I can get some.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
I don't know what the hell to ask him for.
Just a saw, like a
saw.
coping saw.
A saw for
Like a
metal.
jeweler's saw.
A
perhaps.
jeweler's saw. Good. All right, I'll ask him for that. It might be nice to give him a little tip, because.
Here's a gold.
What?
Here's a gold.
A gold. Perfect. All right, take that over. All right, I'll see what I can do there. Thanks for the payment on the stuff. I'll have the platter set up when I can.
Great.
Bath in an hour. Enjoy your bottle. Let
Thank
me
you.
know if you need another.
All right, so this lean makes their way up with the bottle and the two glasses. Hunks those down on the table in the room.
Harper's like,
Pours Harper a drink.
I am
Pours
off.
themselves a
Don't
drink.
pour him anything right now.
I gotta get him talking. Just a little.
He's fucking
you're gonna bring the
talking.
bottle up to the room and you're not gonna give me any?
He's talking
Poor
plenty.
Frank. What's he said?
He fucking gibberish.
Well, I got some food coming up too, so.
Yeah, but I'm very dry. I could use something. It's like very dry in here. Salt,
His
salt
lean-
there.
Pours and serves.
There we go. The emerald. Ugh,
Finger or two.
that's the best you could do.
Tonight, yeah.
Is there more another night? I'm leaving in the morning. I got a ship.
In the morning.
Well, yeah.
And did you talk to our friend the mayor about that?
Yeah. The happy one. The one who, can't wipe the smile off his mug.
Yeah. A little too happy, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, you and me both. You know how I am. I think we should have hurt him.
I don't know. Do you want to hurt him?
I don't know. I kind of want to hurt a lot of people here.
I don't seem to blame you. Has he done anything shifty while he was around you?
See. What do you mean by shifty, exactly? What's that about?
Like underhanded.
Underhanded?
Yeah.
You mean did he rob anybody? Or
Yeah.
Stick him?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's a violent sort of guy.
No, I don't think he would be the one that would actually engage in violence himself. I think
Wow.
he'd most likely pay someone to do it.
You know anything about him?
Sketchy.
What do you know about him?
No.
He seemed very interested in my bar of gold. He liked that very much.
Of course. I mean, I can't imagine that he wouldn't. It seems to be.
He seemed very reassuring. He was very nice.
What was
very
he
nice to me. I like him.
What was he reassuring about?
That I'd have a ship in the morning.
For a whole bar of gold?
Well, I'm not buying the ship, although I probably could. But
Seem to remember he talked about being able to use that bar of gold to buy a ship.
not to buy a ship, but to get on a ship.
Get on a ship.
They could probably buy a ship too.
So do you think you're being taken advantage of just a bit? Was that the arrangement? The full bar of gold for the ride out? Were you
Well,
drinking when you talked to him?
What?
Were you drinking when you talked to him?
Sure. But look around you. It's what am I supposed to do? Go to the used ship lot and buy a ship? It's Eddington. There's nothing for sale.
I thought you were well versed in booking means of passage and operating ships when you went to Leishaes.
I
Yeah?
mean, Haven's Reach and Leishaes, but we're not there right now, are we? So everything is more expensive. How much was that bottle?
It was not
You got
fucking
your ass
cheap.
reamed.
Yeah, I sure did.
Give me another one.
Sure.
Okay.
Gives you another one. So I've got some food coming for you too.
Good. Yeah, I'm a bit peckish.
When you let's talk about Leishaes a little bit.
Yeah.
The ships that you sailed there. You said sometimes you were able to get through.
Sure.
What was your crew like when you did that?
Like a good crew. They were good people.
Trustworthy?
Mostly. I tried to vet my people very carefully, but I was, not always successful. Occasional stowaway or, like some rat that was trying to steal from you, but...
So what was Leishaes like? I mean, you said you did a lot of trade there, yeah?
Mostly in port, like I would pull into port and, a lot of the transactions that we would do are happening right there, right? So did I go inland, like to all those special places?
Yeah. You
Not
never
so
spent
much.
that much time there?
Not so much. I want to. It'd be nice, right? I thought maybe I could one day, but... You want to know about getting there. You curious. You gonna go?
Well, not quite yet.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you take that little girl that you got with you, you're gonna get killed.
Kriya.
So yeah, the evil one.
Evil? Why do you
Yeah.
say she's evil?
Why?
Yeah. How do you know that?
Oozing with it. Look, I've spent a lot of time traveling back and forth to Leishaes, and one thing you have to kind of tune into, and I'm like a, what are those things you hold on to and they find the water and they,
A divining rod?
yeah, that. I'm like one of those for bad guys, because if you're not, you're gonna get hurt. You can't sail past the Garothians if you got if your scales are tipping towards the dock.
But yet you
Six
Don't.
to half dozen.
I stopped
seven
myself.
Others.
of myself.
I'm in character right now.
You're such a good judge of evil characters, yet you trust the mayor?
I was gonna say, what's your rod say about the mayor?
You're asking about my rod.
Yeah, I am.
He's funny.
We're gonna take a break.
Fuck.
We start talking about rods and then you go to break? Fuck. Just
a
when
fucking-
we're getting heated.
God
We were going uphill, and it's just like.
No, I have a spot I want to take this.
Okay.
I have a spot I want to take this.
Yeah, you asking about
Do
my
it.
rod?
No, it doesn't have to do with that. But this is a very, I
probably
know
some
we're
good
right in
pistons.
the middle of a conversation, but I think this is a very good
fine.
time for us to take a break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we're going to pick up from that with this conversation, but then I also, just to catch you up, during all of this time that's going by, you are now walking into the front door of the last call. So
Love
you've
it.
made your way all the way across the island. You're there. You walk into a bar that's full of people, but not your companions, seemingly.
Probably have said that when I landed, the invisibility dropped.
Yes, I would say that's a safe bet. So in you walk. We are going to take a short break, and we have some things to show you. But number one, if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that now. We'll be gone for about 15 minutes. We've got some stuff to show you, and when we come back, we will pick up this conversation, which...
Better start with a rod or a piston or something.
I'll see what I can do. All right,
You
we'll
was
see you in a
about
little
my
bit.
Rod.
Hang in there.
Hey everybody, Todd here from Wither and Bloom Studios, and I'm here to talk to you about Boons and Banes and how you can be part of our game. All right, so first of all, what are Boons and Banes in terms of our game? You know that we primarily play Daggerheart, and in our Daggerheart game, you can get boons, which benefit the players, or banes, which benefit the GM, that you can utilize as a currency form to affect our game. Here's how you do it. All right, so number one, how do you get boons and banes? First of all, there are 3 ways to get boons and banes to participate in our game. Number one, you can participate in predictions for how our actual play game will unfold. Here's how you do that. Go over to our Discord, go to the predictions channel, and each week, just before the game, the predictions get put up. You can make up to 3. Like, who's going to make the first critical strike? Or who will make the first death move? If you're right, when it plays out in the game, you will earn either a boon or a bane. Perfect. Number 2, you can super chat during a live stream. For every $5 that you super chat, you will get either a boon or a bane. That gets stored. This is something that's important to keep in mind. All boons or banes, when earned by you or purchased by you, are stored. We keep track of them, so you don't have to use them the night you get them. Number 3, you can become a Patreon member at the Adventurers tier for $5 a month, and you can get 1 boon and 1 bane every month. That's already a huge discount, so why not do that? So you spend your boons and banes to buy cards that can be played in our game. Now, we keep track of the cards that you buy, so they stack. You can collect them and keep them throughout multiple sessions. Once you play one, it's used. But we have different types of cards with all different types of abilities, which are really kind of fun. So let's take a look at those. You can find cards for our game in one of 2 ways. The first is on our website. There's a link in the description to our Boons and Banes section of our website, and there you will find the different types of cards that you can spend your Boons and Banes on. You can either type in the chat of our live stream that you would like to purchase one of those cards, or if you see that card show up on the screen during a live stream, that means that you can also get it at that time. Now, when you see a card on the screen or when you come into chat and you'd like to buy one, simply type it in. I want to pick up the Give a Hope card. Our admins will do the rest. They will reach out to you, talk to you about exchanging the boon or bane for the card, and then we log the card to keep track of that. It's actually very simple. All right, so types of cards. We're going to start off with common cards. Common cards are cards that are readily available, can be purchased as many times as you want, and can be held by multiple viewers at a time. These cards are not unique, and they affect the game in more simplistic ways. So let's look at a couple. So first of all, Give a Hope. This is simple. You spend 1 boon to give a player a hope. That can be very helpful in certain types of situations. So there's one example. You can also spend 1 bane to give the GM 2 fear. This can also be very helpful. And of course, these cards do go up in their intensity and their strength. So for example, I just told you how to give the GM 2 fear. But did you also know that you can buy a card with 5 banes that gives me full fear? I don't know if you know this, but there's 12 possible fear. So if you do the math on this, you're getting a discount for getting more of them. And I'm actually getting helped out. When you want to use one of the cards that you have in your collection, simply type it in the chat. I want to use this card to give the GM 2 fear. Boom. You're going to see me immediately during gameplay get those 2 fear. I will likely give my heartfelt thanks to you for that because I probably needed it. And we move on. Once you use the card, it's gone. You'll have to use your Boons and Banes to purchase another one once you've used it up. The second type of card is called a token card. These are a little bit more complicated. A token card is actually rare. So number 1, if you purchase a token card, you're the only holder of that card. 2, if you purchase a token card, that purchase with who you are gets logged in the Divine Ledger. This is a channel on our Discord that keeps track of all token cards. Now, of course, you can hold that card for as long as you want and play it when you're ready. Once you do play it, the outcome of that play gets recorded in the Divine Ledger for as long as Discord decides it wants to be a thing. So this is going to be an ongoing ledger for each of those cards. Now, once you spend that card, and we've logged the outcome from your use of that card, the card goes back into circulation. It goes back into the deck. And so it is possible someone else will come along and buy that card, use it in a different way, and then add to the ongoing narrative in the Divine Ledger. So for example, Narrative Fork, you could buy this card and hold on to it. And then when you want to use it and you put it into play, the GM will give the scenario, the story at play, 2 options. And then the chat will vote on which option they want. Once that's been decided, the storyline actually goes in that direction. So this is a chance for you at a critical moment to say, narrative fork, I want 2 options here. Let's talk about how this is going to work out. And once it does, it goes into the Divine Ledger, and we get to keep that forever, sort of. Now, locations to purchase these cards. Common cards can be purchased at any time. You can go into the Discord and you can private message at Saturn to arrange the purchase of a common card, or you could simply type into the chat, I would like to purchase card whatever, and our admins will do the rest. Token cards are a little trickier though. Token cards are only available when you see them on the screen during gameplay. There will always be 1 or 2 cards parked in the lower left corner of your screen, and those are the token cards that are available in that moment. As soon as someone buys one, it's gone. It gets logged in the Divine Ledger, like I mentioned before, and it disappears until it's used. So if you see one, it might be an opportunity to grab something that could be very valuable later on. Those are the 2 primary ways. Now, also linked in our description, if you have either Boons or Banes or cards held, we keep track of them on our website. Link in the description. You can go there, you can actually see your screen name and exactly what you have during play on our channel. So go check that out for sure. All right, to sum up, Boons and Banes are units of currency for ways that you can affect our game. What do you buy with them? You buy cards. Cards that you play while we're playing, and it actually impacts our game. Where do you get them? You get them on our website, you get them during chat, during a live stream, and you can get them on Discord. So go to those 3 places, reach out to us for the cards that you would like. Common cards are always available. Get as many as you want. Token cards, they're a little more rare. Got to watch the live stream for those. If you have any more questions, get over to our website, link in the description, and hopefully everything there will be answered. And if it's not, we have a fabulous Discord community. Join the Discord, ask in the Discord channels. Everyone there will help you out. Looking forward to seeing you during the live stream where you can participate in our game. All right, see you.
Hey, eyes up here. What am I, like a piece of meat to you or something? It's a good shirt, right? You want to instill some fear in your players? Then this is it. If you're a Daggerheart GM, this is the shirt for you. You want it? You can go to 2 places. One, you can head over here to our website, witherandbloomstudios.com, or you can hit up the merch page. Or down below, connected right to this video. So, you know what to do. You're going to instill fear into the hearts of your players. Spend the fear. Spend some money. Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you for a minute about a recent module that we created. Now, you might have seen our series called A Clockwork Silence on YouTube, and you probably had a good time with that. You know that as a ttrpg, Daggerheart is really narrative forward and really focuses on storytelling. And we had a great time with this in A Clockwork Silence. So A Clockwork Silence takes place in my homebrew city of Amakora, which is on the continent of Emberfell, in a world called Vesper. This city is full of clanks, automatons that are sort of the product of an inventiveness, a culture of tinkerers that have moved into the city because it's full of resources. It's a port town. There's ships going in and out all the time. So you're able to get anything you want. And therefore, we've got a lot of innovation. In this city, a very famous clank inventor named Aurora Flux has disappeared. She's gone missing. And it was just on the eve of her unveiling her latest invention called the Veritas engine. The Veritas engine was a device that was supposed to sort of seek out truth by connecting with the resonating impulses from your body. But what Aurora didn't realize she had done is potentially created an engine that gave sentience to clanks, something she's been seeking for a long time. Now, things are unstable. There's a deep resonating hum throughout the city, and Aurora is gone. Your party is actually going to help correct this. You're going to look for Aurora and get to the bottom of what's happening here. This brings into play so many moral issues that your players are going to have to tackle. Like, for one, does this clank have like a life force now? And are you going to be forced to take it away from her? These are great problems to solve. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, the module itself is completely finished. 42 pages, and you can pick it up on our website, or you can head over to DriveThruRPG, or you can pick it up on itch.io. All three resources are available. We're going to get a link to it in our shop below as well. Check it out. If you're a Daggerheart GM, I really think you're going to love this module. Can't wait to hear what you think. Catch you soon.
We love you guys, and we want to do this as much as possible, but we need your help. 2 years, no, not even 2 years, years ago, we started as a humble game in Todd's basement.
Get the fuck out of my basement.
Get the fuck out of my video. We started as a humble game in Todd's basement playing Curse of Strahd. We didn't think anything of it. And then we decided to make a channel. And it has grown into a beautiful thing. And now we have you guys, a wonderful community. If you want to be an even bigger part of that community and help us do crazy things like make short films and everything, hop on over to Patreon, the link in the description below. For $5 a month, you're going to get a Boon and Bane every month, which is already a $10 deal. And that's going to help you affect the game in good ways for our players and or bad ways. You are also going to get a discount on all of our merch. And on top of that, you're going to get a special Discord role. So please tell us you love us. If not, I'm going to cry. Okay, bye.
Let's do it. Everybody, we're back. Sorry about the long break. A little bit of chaos in here about finding ways to give Garrett an energy boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice hat, by the way.
All right.
That's new
What?
since the break, right?
What's that?
The hat.
Oh, yeah, the hat. Yeah, I got my hat on.
I like it. It's a
I
good
had
hat.
a student ask me today, like,
good
are you wearing like a
revolutionary hat.
knit fez?
That's so funny.
I'm like, no.
Fezzes are cool.
Fezzes are cool, but
This is not a knit fez.
No.
No. Okay,
so
so
revolutionary.
we were in the middle of a conversation with Harper and Thysleen
Yes.
and Indexor as Orlith and Tuga walk into the last call. Yeah.
Really quick, my apologies. Can we, on the way back, can we have chatted about like Kriya and like I would have asked you questions about being a mother and these kinds of things. So I would like to spend one of my inspirational words tokens to have you clear stress.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
That's it.
That is a huge help.
Welcome.
If you want to have a scene that took place on that walk back where you do have that conversation, we can absolutely do that.
I mean, I figure we just, we're moving along here. I just didn't want to like.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But if ever there's a time where you want to have a scene, tell me you want to have a scene.
Copy will
We'll
do.
have that. All right.
Rock.
Back to the rod. Spare the rod. Spare the rod. Spoil the drunk.
Never spare the rod. You were asking me about my ability to like use my intuition about people's
Yeah.
whether they're good or bad. And you asked me about the mayor. The mayor's like the mayor's both.
He's both.
He's both. But it depends on what his motivation is, right? He's motivated by money. 'Cause look, first of all, you guys, you busted me out of the Cheka monastery. He's like totally down with them. He helps them out. But I showed him this bar of gold, and he was like, "You don't think he's gonna turn me in, do you?"
He might.
Yeah.
You trust him?
In this moment, I do, because I think his personal motivations are greater than, his loyalty to some group of militant monks.
Personally, I kind of feel like his greed is motivating him to pit some of these monks against each other, perhaps.
Yeah, I guess he was going to get paid by him, maybe.
Do you think that there's payments from monastery to monastery?
I think there's rivalries amongst them. I think there's control issues amongst them. And I think the tithings have something really big to do with it. These people that come here, they leave their fortunes.
They leave or their fortunes are taken from them?
I guess it depends. I'm not sure. I think some people get them taken from them, but some people offer them. Like if they're gonna go to Leishaes, they don't need their money.
So maybe motivations of some monasteries have been, once they've seen enough people leave their riches, they might have decided to start tipping those scales a little bit by putting a thumb here and there. And
Isn't
if
that how
someone's
they all
judged,
Well, I can't say that because I've seen the magic of, the judgments are, I feel like the judgments are sometimes sound. Do they tip it a little bit? Maybe. But I don't know if it's necessarily through any kind of means of the votes. I think it has to do with, when those warblers die, I don't think they're just dying because the gods killed them. I think that's determined by the monks. I think the monks that's where they're thumbing the scale.
utilizing their influence over the indicator.
Yeah.
So it would stand to reason then, following that logic, that if someone had a great deal of wealth, like a Thane, perhaps it would make sense for them to get judged poorly so that Cheka could whisk them away.
Yeah, because Cheka hates people like me. So they benefit in two ways. And not that Cheka wants a lot of... I mean, you looked at the Cheka Monastery. It's certainly no Pactoris. It's not like some opulent place. It's really straightforward and simple. Cut stone. You know, no gilt frames, no inlays, no no embellishment. It is what it is. It tells a simple story. So they're not interested in adornments or wealth.
But maybe they're interested in trading that wealth for something powerful.
From what I understand, they're interested in offering that wealth as tributes for a higher ranking amongst the gods in favor.
They don't get anything in return for that tribute?
I don't know what they get in return for that tribute, but they certainly make it relatively often. I mean, the Bante Mare, they seem to have, like, what is that connection about, anyway?
Curious.
Where does that come from? It seems strange. The Bante Mare aren't friendly with any humans. For some reason, the Cheka have a relationship with them. How does that even happen? As you two walk in, and you notice that these guys are not there, I'm curious about what you do. I don't want to leave you hanging. And it wouldn't be a hard stretch to figure out that they got a room. You know, if you asked enough questions, you could find out.
Yeah. I would likely... I also look like Tuga again. I would likely approach the barkeep.
Hey!
I might.
You see a kitty and a clank roll through here? What's the deal, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's,
yeah.
I got a room.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a bottle.
Oh, they got a bottle,
Yeah.
do they? Yeah.
And I think I'm getting a bath.
Oh, okay. That's... oh, my goodness. Well, that's lovely.
Wow.
That's lovely.
Fucking hell.
Are
He
they,
didn't
like,
get us any lube, though, so,
are they
yeah.
involved?
I'm not entirely sure how that would work.
I mean, love is beautiful, you
This
know,
is
they
true.
figure things out. Anyway, I digress. Can you tell you couldn't point me in the direction of their room, perhaps?
Well, I kind of feel a little bad because, I don't know who you are.
Oh, that's a great point, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm Doug. It's lovely to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you
lovely
too.
to meet you. And you are?
James.
James. Jamesy, you mind if I call you Jimmy?
All right.
You like Jimmy?
I think I have to with you, but
You do,
Oh.
baby. Yeah, you do.
yeah. You want something to drink?
Yeah, I'll take an ale, for
An
sure.
ale?
Yeah.
Got it.
You want anything? No, wait, no
Yeah,
stomach.
no stomach, so...
Pulls you off a nice, solid, foamy ale, slaps it down on the bar.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I said gold.
Oh, sure.
Good ale, though, don't worry. Grabs it from you.
Well, either way, so you think you can maybe point me in the direction of my friends, or, the kitty and the clank and all that?
Upstairs into the hall, room 12.
Thank you, dear.
Now, you didn't hear it from me.
All right, Jimmy.
Right. Have a good night, Tuga.
I think he wants me. Let's go upstairs.
Yes, let's.
All right, so the two of you are still talking to Harper. Where were we on that conversation again?
The Bante Mare connection with the check.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I think it's odd, personally.
I need another drink. Can I get another drink from you?
Sure.
What time do you think it is? It seems so late.
Yeah. It's been a while. Good. Hear that knock and check the door.
Where are the rest of your friends, anyway?
Disling cautiously opens the door to look out, thinking maybe it's the hot water and the charcuterie.
Thirsty.
Ah. Hello.
Hi. I got you something.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
Thanks.
Come in.
Come on.
Come in.
It's a fucking party.
What about the rest of your people? You had other people, like the evil girl. Where's she? Where's your friend with the muscular guy?
Ixnay on the evil way around the mame.
I think you need another drink.
Hi, guys.
Hi. She's not evil, at least to my knowledge.
Our friend's a little bit on the tipsy side.
Evidently.
But has assured us he's a good judge of character.
Oh.
He's got a rod.
Really?
A divining rod, as it were.
How do you know her?
That's from Mother.
That's right, you're her mother.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna spend a fear.
Getting
Oh.
off topic.
Oh no.
Getting off topic.
What?
Oh.
You should know that I've got a lot of experience with, like, people that are touched by darker forces, because that's kind of a necessary thing I had to have. And something, and forgive me, I know she's your child and all, but there's something wrong there. Something dark there. I would never put her on my boat. I think that would be very bad. I sense a presence inside of her that is conflicted. Let's just say that. Somebody's knocking on her door.
Let's continue this conversation when you're more sober.
Okay, well, let's leave that for, like, another day then, because right now it's very nice. You have a drink. Good.
Regardless, the Cheka. Our immediate concern, yes? The island near their monastery. The tall one. The side opposite the island is carved inward, almost in an opening. There was a large bonfire.
Oh, Vespers End. Did you go?
Who? What?
Vespers End. It's the island she's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
When have you last had some water? Have a glass of water, man.
Why? I don't want to delude my father.
Okay, whatever.
Vespers End is the island down by...
Yeah, what happens on that island?
Yeah.
Well, that place, from what I understand, is entirely made of the undead.
The undead.
Undead?
Made of the undead. Okay.
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And so, when you have a place as holy as Eddington Island, then there must be something that's the counterpoint to such a place.
Wait, so the island is made of undead? Or is it populated by undead?
It's populated by undead.
Okay. Duly noted.
How do you know that?
saw
Have you
this?
been there, or?
I didn't see any
I've
creatures
sailed all
myself.
over the world,
Yeah.
Tuga.
That's wonderful.
I've got a lot of experience.
So you set foot on Vespers End, then?
No,
No.
but I sailed past it once
Okay.
because I was coming around the island due to some storms, and I thought I'd come in from the north. And as I sailed fairly close to Vesper's End, my ship was swarmed with these soulless, blank stare, zombie-like creatures that clambered out onto the beach and came after my ship, and it was the first time I realized that this was like a thing. And so when I got here and I talked to Tologo, I was like, what's going on with that island? And he said, oh, never go near that island. It's
Populated by the undead?
yeah.
These undead, did they have a smear? Their faces, their features, did they almost seem like husks?
No. No, not like that.
No, more just rotten.
Yeah, like rotten, like parts coming off. And,
Like animated corpses?
and they were very fast.
Did you see a bonfire? On the
No,
island?
but I've heard of the fire.
What do you know about it?
I just heard that it's something ritualistic and has to do with some kind of offering or tribute or something. I don't know much about it. Let's drink.
Did you notice anything interesting about their feet? These undead.
You're an interesting one. Like what?
I don't know. Did they have them? Were they, I don't know, say, encased in gold blocks?
They were definitely not encased in gold blocks.
just thinking, just spitball.
Don't remember looking at the feet though.
Well, that makes one of us.
One would think if they were fast, they wouldn't.
Have gold blocks on their feet. That's real.
You notice that Harper's starting to nod off a little bit. He's starting to cross over into passing out. Your time is limited, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood. Harper, Leishaes.
Leishaes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you trade for there? What did you go there for?
What did I trade for?
Yeah. What were you bringing back from Leishaes? Technology. Goods?
Occasionally there was technology, but then I'd have to sail all the way to Amakora, and that was a really long journey. So, just learn it out.
What was it that brought you there?
Well, Leishaes. There are a number of things that come out of Leishaes. Like primarily, there's there are these artifacts. So look, I'm not gonna lie. There's like a little smuggling ring out of Leishaes, and so oftentimes anything that comes from Leishaes is heralded as being like really. People pay a lot of money for it.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a network of people that would liberate things from various houses of worship and holy sites and, tombs. And then we'd crate them up and we'd take them back to Emberfell, and then the various, monasteries and worship houses would buy them up like relics and different types of like that direct connection to the god, and they'd pay very well for them. And so there.
So that's a large amount of what your fortune was based off of, yeah?
Well, I had lots of other cargo. Sometimes I would deal in different. When I would come back from Emberfell to Leishaes, I was bringing mostly food products like preserved food, salted meat, things that had been jarred and properly preserved and canned. Because Leishaes is a beautiful island, but it's a place of leisure. It's not a place of farming, and so most of their food is imported, right? A lot of seafood, of course, but then there's other things that need to come that way. So I bring that back. So, when you're working both sides of a production chain, you're getting paid on both ends. Not a lot coming out of Leishaes, but a lot going in.
Understood. Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
I
well,
want to go lay in that nice big bed.
all right.
You want to lay in the bed, kitty?
Pass for now. No
Okay.
offense, but
Can I take the bottle to bed?
do you really need to drink a little bit more?
If you bought the one bottle above this one, it's got the little finger hole on it, and it's nice because I can carry it when I go.
Yeah, I didn't have quite the
very
point
convenient.
for that, but I did ask the barkeep to see if I could find a jeweler's saw for you to shave a little of that gold off of the bar. So
Why would I do that?
you wanted to break your bar, so you had a little pocket.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Why don't you get some rest?
That's a good idea. Wait, what about my bath?
They were working on heating everything up.
Pretty smelly.
Why don't you take a nap until the bathwater shows up?
All right.
We'll wake you for that.
That sounds good.
All right.
Guy's gonna fucking pass out in the bath.
Opportunity to get a bar of gold out of it.
Jesus.
Harper falls like face down in the bed, like grabs a whole wad of the blanket and just kind of pulls it up around him and like presses his face into the pillow. I'm going to spend another fear. There's a knock at the door. And this is just as Harper's like, and you kind of even hear Harper kind of go, uh-huh. You know, it kind of like stirs a little bit at the knock at the door. But there is a knock. Who's answering?
I'll answer.
You walk over to the door, open it up, and there on the other side is 2 monks. Both monks dressed in darker robes, not of any affiliation that you know. Hoods are down, and they both look up at you because you're much taller than they are. And they nod, and they were like, the bathwater's ready. May we come in?
Kitty, the bathwater's here.
We'll need to make several trips.
Do we want to try and wake him up and get him into the bath?
I don't know. Sure.
You still want the bath, right?
Well, you've gone to the trouble of warming it up, right?
Sure.
So they come in and they have a cart, like a 4-wheel dolly, and on it is this larger like barrel, and it's steaming, and they kind of roll it in across the floor, and it's like click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack, and they bring it over, and inside is a fairly large pitcher, and they begin pouring it into the bath. Who's got good instinct?
I got a +1.
I had a +2.
Same.
3. As they roll past you into the room with the barrel and they're working their way over towards the bathroom tiled area, you do notice that they slow considerably as they're passing by the bed, and they both eyeball Harper, and then they pick the pace up a little bit and go into the bathroom, but they slowed down and really took a stern look at him. Now they're beyond your vision, and they're in the bathroom, and you can hear them pouring the water into the bath.
And they're just plain robes. There's no like.
They're almost black.
Okay.
The robes are almost black. The
Have
dark.
we seen any other individuals in these dark robes?
No.
Not in the tavern at all.
No.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's the bath is like a separate room right now?
The bathroom is a separate room off to the left. There's a door. It's white tile. It's nicely adorned with plants, and there's a big soaking tub in there, which they're currently filling.
Can I just motion to Thizleen to like maybe come over to the corner of the room or something?
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to like just relay that, you know, I got quietly, very quietly, you know, some kind of vibe. They seem to show interest in our acquaintance.
Like, out of ordinary interest, or?
They seem to stare a little long. I don't know if it's something to be concerned about. I mean, he was flashing a monstrous bar of gold around the tavern. But, I mean, he's also... I mean, we all are wanted people, maybe.
I don't trust the fact that he's been dealing with Tolugo.
No.
What do you think? Should we shake these guys down, or just keep an eye out?
Maybe keep an eye out.
All right.
I think we should proceed with our plan for the evening. Just in case.
What's our plan?
We found them.
Okay. Found who? The people?
Yeah. The 4 who are now upwards of 6.
7.
Not roughly 7. I'm not familiar with what that gesture is. I've been a statue.
It's okay. It's meaningless.
Regardless. The night is young, but it will not be for long.
Essence time and all that.
You hear the sound of metal scraping coming from the bathroom, like something across the tile floor, like just momentarily. Then you hear this sort of clack, 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 clack sound.
Like the wheels of the cart?
No, more like something striking something else, like ch ch ch. You lean over and look into the bathroom.
How's our charcuterie platter coming along?
You say that to
the 2 guys in the
the
bathroom.
2 monks look up. You notice that they're down at the base of the tub and they've slid this metal rectangular object under the tub, and there's a wick in the middle of the rectangle. It looks like a big flat oil lamp, and they're striking flint and steel. It lights, and there's this big flame under the tub, which apparently keeps the tub water warm. And one like startles and looks up at you, and he's like, "Oh, I'll inquire downstairs and see. It hasn't been delivered yet.
No, hasn't quite been.
I'll see what I can do for you." They finish that up. The water is finished being poured in. They kind of reset the barrel and they begin walking out of the room and hurry past Harper's bed a little bit. And out the door they go.
Did you get
Was it
any
just
other...
me, or did they have like a crazy suspicious vibe? Like,
They definitely did.
yeah, right? Like, they did some shit in there.
Where's his bar of gold?
Where's his bar of gold?
Is it on him?
Yeah, it's actually like you could see this section of the mattress that's sunken down, like right next to where he's laying, because the bar
is
is
there like
just,
a rectangular lump next to it?
yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
Okay.
It almost looks like it's pressing into his side a little uncomfortably, actually.
Okay,
Well-
they're gone for now, but they're going to be back with more water
Yeah.
and maybe the food. I don't.
Can we look in the bathroom and see if they left anything?
Yeah, that's a good
Or,
idea.
You know, like, yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yeah. All right. So the 4 of you going in there, or are you just going in?
I mean, I'll go in. I don't know who else.
I'll like hover in the doorway.
I mean,
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
we're safe here?
I don't know.
You look around
yeah.
a little bit. I'm not necessarily sure this requires a roll,
roll, okay.
but you check out the conditions of the bathroom. The water actually smells as if it's been sort of fragranced somehow, like it's got a sort of lavender aroma to it, which is very nice. And the steam is rising up off of it, out of the tub. There's a gentle sort of orange glow that radiates out from the bottom of the tub, where the flame is sort of keeping the tub warm. You look around a little bit. You kind of put one of your hands in the water and test it out. Things seem relatively normal. Now, in a strikingly short amount of time, there's a quick knock at the door, and then the door actually opens right up, and they're back. It seems as if they just went somewhere else on the landing and retrieved another barrel. And so they begin wheeling that in. Now, you're hovering in the doorway in the bathroom. You're in the bathroom. Where are you two?
Near the bed.
You're near the bed.
Kind of in that same corner that we
Kind of
were
over in
chatting.
that space. And so they come in and they kind of like look at all of you and they're like, "Pardon, we need to get in the bath. Is that all right?
Of course.
Is everything
I
okay?"
was just checking out the amenities. My goodness, you've done such a lovely job.
And they start to push the barrel past you. You kind of like back out of the way. And they're back in the bathroom, ladling out the water into the tub for what seems a few more minutes. And you guys continue your conversations and they finish. They pack things up. The tub is now nicely filled. And they begin to walk out of the room again. Out of the bathroom they come, pushing their barrel. And one of them I'm going to spend a fear for this move because I want this spotlight to be on me.
Oh no.
One of them very quickly, like all in one move, opens up their cloak really fast, reaches inside and pulls out this very small, very, very sharp knife, and in one leap up off the cart and onto the bed and sinks it right down into
I am your shield.
Harper. I am your shield?
Oh, bitchin'. Question.
I'm going to take that hit for Harper.
I also might have something to maybe even negate that.
Sorry.
As part of that move, would they have moved from my melee range out of my melee range?
Would they have moved from...
So, like, if that individual was within my melee range when they took the knife out and then left it in that leap, or would that be the scenario?
Melee range, yeah, probably. I would say that's probably the scenario.
Would you allow me to do an attack of opportunity to make a reaction roll using a trait of my choice against their difficulty, and on a success choose one of 3 following effects? I would know the one that I would want to do is they can't move from where they are. So in essence, I would try and catch them mid-jump and just kind of hold them.
I'm going to say no to that simply because the spotlight was on me, so I'm going to get to complete my action. You can use I am your shield simply because that is to negate damage, because this attack sunk.
Attack of opportunities, they don't exist in this game.
They don't really have attacks of opportunity in this game, although narratively... Oh no, but yeah, that ability's on there.
I know, I'm
but
trying to...
Narratively, it makes sense, right? Narratively, it makes sense. So,
I just haven't used this feature yet.
I think because... I think I just want to be true to like where the spotlight lies.
Love it.
Right? So, all right, so I'm going to actually roll an attack roll for this.
Okay.
So that we can sort of add it up properly. And that's going to be a 22. So that's definitely going to land.
Yep.
And damage dice. 2 and 3. And that is going to do... Oh my god. I just rolled 3d8 and I got an 8, an 8, and a 7.
Oh my god!
That's nasty.
Ouch.
So that's going to be 23 points, which is going to be... That's going to be major. So
I'm going to mark a armor slot for
Okay.
that. And I'm just going to take 1 hit point from that.
Okay. And with that scuffle, Harper's limp body kind of like jolts a little bit. He kind of like lifts his head up. This small humanoid is still kind of sitting on top of Harper. So you did absorb that damage.
I'll
let you take spotlight.
I'm gonna take make a clawed attack and grab the back of their neck and sink my claws into the back of their neck and pull them back out.
Go for it.
So, that is a 13 with hope.
13 will just hit.
Okay, great. So then that is going to be 3d6. That is just a paltry 9 points of damage.
9 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the other one still in the room?
The other one is still in the room, yes.
What are they doing?
Well, they're getting ready. It looks like they're getting ready to spring, but spotlight's still on you guys.
Do you have something?
Yeah. Are you?
I just wanted to know where the other one was.
Can I sense if anyone's gearing up to take a swing?
The second one is definitely gearing up to move.
Okay.
And you're right near
and
them.
on our party, is anyone gearing up to take a swing?
In a perfect world, I would love to try and go up to, or move on the second one
Okay.
and try and restrain him.
All right, I'm gonna spend 2 hope, and I'm going to cast Paralela on you.
Oh.
So
good.
you spend 2 hope to cast a spell on yourself or an ally. Next time a target makes an attack, they can hit an additional target within range with their attack roll would succeed against. You
Wow.
hold this spell on 1 creature at a time. So I'm holding Paralela on you, of course.
Oh, I have such an idea. I would love to rush forward and just grab this second small humanoid. And if that is an attack roll that succeeds, I'll pick him up and throw him at the other one.
The first one, since I hit it with the claws and I'm using retracting claws, they're vulnerable.
Oh, great.
On the success.
Okay.
I'm going to yeah, I'll mark a stress and I'll make it reckless.
And you have advantage because they're vulnerable.
Oh, I already have advantage. Then I'm not gonna make it reckless because you can't have double advantage. All right, great, love it. Oh yes. Okay, it's not phenomenal, but it should be enough. That is going to be a 16 with hope.
A 16 with hope will hit.
Beautiful.
baby.
I'm going to forego gaining a hope to gain a third and final Slayer dice. So
Slay.
I'm loaded on Slayer dice. And yeah. So I'm going to grab that, grab the one that is the one that has not attacked yet. I'm just going to one hand, my left hand goes to the right shoulder, my right hand goes to the left thigh, and I will just throw him at the one that was just engaged with the sling.
Okay.
So since that's like a weird improvised weapon attack, would that be like step down die size?
I think so, yeah.
3d8 then.
Yeah. Well, given your size and stature, I'd say that that's absolutely fair.
So, cool, do it. So currently now I'm in bed with 2 monks and a drunken harper. Yeah,
Kind of.
essentially.
Well, my aim was if possible to throw him in such a way that he would knock the other one off the bed, and then we could corner them, if that's allowed.
Okay. I mean,
Unless
It's fine with me. Discuss amongst yourselves.
Is that
If
okay
it-
with you, or would
I
you
want to
rather?
hear I want to hear it happen on the narrative. I'm
Or
not
would
going
you
to.
rather just be in bed with a lot of dangerous individuals?
I mean,
Yeah,
my
be
thought
in
is
bed.
that I'm pretty pissed off right now. I took a pretty severe hit, so my fur is up, and I've already got my claws sunk firmly in the spine of this one creature.
Okay.
And I'm thinking kind of like, when a cat goes into that death roll fight scenario where it's like full blown. That's kind of what I'm gonna fucking do, and just every claw and tooth that's on me right now is gonna go batshit.
Then I will prioritize. I will prioritize damage in this moment. I will pick him up, heave him over my head, and go kill one, question the other. Whoof! And that will be. That is gonna be.
We do red.
That's 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. All right. And that's going to be to each one of them, correct?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so you knock the one off the bed with the other one. Is that right? We're going that route?
No, we're gonna leave both of them.
We're leaving on the bed.
Yeah. So it was just a big impact, but it wasn't like a barrel.
Their
through,
heads
like-
actually clash together, which is kind of like knocks them for a bit of a loop. What do you got?
Well, my thought is that I've already started this claw attack, and I'm looking to you in terms of seeing what would make sense in this. If it's a feline fury essentially. how would we want to like if say like I'm really thinking like two cats in the alleyway, just fucking full on tangled fur, screeching,
flying,
howling,
screaming,
fucking total chaos. Like mechanically, how would you propose we handle that? Like, because I'm thinking bites, scratches, claws,
the
whole
gamut.
9 yards.
Yeah, the gamut.
This fury kind of thing.
While we work on that, because this might help to flavor what you're doing, in Dexor, do you have something you want to throw into this? Because you also probably would have reacted very quickly given the close proximity.
Yep. Sorry, I was trying to look up recall costs. Because I have, like, nothing to use right now.
Oh, really?
Well, nothing other than massive things that are going to
Nothing
burn down the
that's
fucking
scaled
hotel.
perfectly to this.
Oh, God, yeah.
Fireball! I didn't ask the size of the room. Sorry, because I was looking that up. Did we knock one off the bed?
No, they're
both on the bed.
Both on the bed.
Yep.
So it's
They're
like
both damaged at this point.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. We should try to question one.
Yeah, fuck it. The only thing I have right now, just because, I'm surveying the situation and I'm like, yeah, Fireball's not going to really work right now because I don't want to hurt my kitty friend. But I'll start to cast just a quick spell. It's not gonna do much, but fuck it. It can hurt both of them. So I'll quick start, muttering a little words, and 2 little balls of fire will start to form in my hand, and I think I'm just gonna kind of like, as they form up, just go like little candles. And blow one at each of the people.
Okay.
Nice.
It's just wild flame. I make a spellcast roll against these people. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
He did this.
Yeah.
He asked for this.
Yeah, I know.
It's a 21 with fear.
21 with fear is going to hit. Sorry to steal that from you, but I wanted to make sure that,
all
in
good.
this.
It's all good.
21 with fear.
It's only 5 points of magic damage to both of them.
5 points each to both of them?
Yeah. And they must mark a stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to put spotlight back on me. And you're gearing up to kind of roll into this full-blown rage. Like you're just elevating up with that scream. These 2 motes of fire blow by and hit, each of them briefly. And they just completely come back around. You're there, like blocking that thing. Blocking that initial attack. So they're both... The one initially had the blade out that went to sink it into Harper. The second one is actually drawing that blade simultaneously now as he shakes off the impact from Orlith throwing him. The first one is going to attempt to come around and just swing right at you. You're the closest thing. And that's going to be an 18.
That hits.
Okay, so that is going to do much lower this time. That's going to do 12 points of physical damage.
Minor.
And the second one, I'm going to... What?
Yeah, it's just minor.
Minor?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a fear to spotlight the second one, and he is in the process of drawing that blade out from under it, and he goes underneath you and attempts to stick Harper right in the back in bed. That's going to be a 14, which will hit Harper. Harper's not.
I am your shield again.
You're going to use I Am Your Shield again?
Sure.
It's the most cracked Valor card, like early game Valor card. It's so good.
That's going to be 17 points of physical damage.
That's still minor. I'll actually mark an armor slot for that one to negate that one.
Okay, they have both used their turn, so that's going to take the spotlight away from me and put it back on you guys. So you were gearing up to do something before I took it away from you. So I see you want to do something too. So let me get this thing.
You first, and then I'll help.
And Tuga, you too.
Again, I think it's just going to be a Fist of Fury kind of situation, but I wanted to look to you for guidance in terms of how many of these attacks that I could make.
I mean, I think in this situation, and I understand like narratively, it would make sense that you...
I mean, my initial attack was not just a scratch, but like a sink the claws into the back of the guy's neck.
Right.
And that makes sense that he would have then tried to strike me to get out of that clutch.
Yeah.
And with that hit that he landed on me, I would assume that would amp my fight reaction. So how do you give me a bite and 2 claw marks?
I would say this. Narratively speaking, we can make it as dramatic as you want to. But mechanically speaking, from the damage roll standpoint, I think ultimately these start to, at first, land as 1. However, down the road, if you want to work on this multiple-pronged attack using your teeth and your claws, let's make this some kind of downtime activity that you work towards, and then we build that into your next layer or your next level, or maybe 2 levels, or we find a way to tier it up and give you something that, says, all right, I've got this rage attack with my claws and my teeth because that's just how I roll.
Sounds good.
Cool?
Cool.
All right.
That's how that kitty rolls.
So, for now, we're just going to mechanically do this as 1 attack? Okay.
I mean, in your other weapon, you have 1 attack.
Right.
Right.
Well, yeah. Yes. Very good. So I'm going to go for a bite on the second one that tried to get the hit on Harper.
Yep.
So narratively, fending off the one that first attack took the hit from him, and blocking the attack on Harper for the second one on that low bite, this lean kind of twists around, kind of rabbit kicks the first one away, and bites down on the wrist of the other one that just attacked Harper, attempting to sever all limb from him with that blade.
Yowza.
I want to make such a bite that I'm attempting to bite this fucker's hand off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
If I get 1 hit, I want to go deep.
Go deep.
Get this bitch.
All right, please. Motherfucker. Yeah.
You have a D8 if you want to use it.
Oh, yeah.
You have a
I
D8.
do have a D8.
You two both have a D8.
All right.
Put the D8 on damage.
Yeah, true. So it's a 22 with fear. So have fun with that. I'm going to put a token on my Seaborn Know the Tide feel, so that I will be able to use that token to gain a +1 bonus on a roll for each token spent later. So that's there. And for damage, it's going to be 3d6 plus my d8.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fucking add that. Yo, rally die clutch.
All right.
Rally die.
That's much better than last time.
That's 10, 17. 17.
Eat it, girl.
17 will do it.
Girl, eat
Points
it.
to take his fucking hand off. And
So this was the second one, correct? Yeah. All right. So you want to take his hand off? I'll let you take his hand off.
I want him to bleed the fuck out too.
So
terrify that other one into answering every fucking question that I have.
So as you sort of sink your teeth into the hand of this one, and you've got the whole hand inside of your mouth, and he's kind of like trying to reach to grab a hold of anything, you feel one of your teeth just kind of make that very satisfying kind of snap as you feel the hand itself inside your mouth go a little bit limp, and that's when you know to sort of pull back and tear, and you rip through skin and tendon, and just like all of a sudden this thing dislodges in your mouth. It's still got kind of a bit of a tension to it. Yeah. Which is what sort of gives you that moment of fear, turning the spotlight back to me. And as you're doing this and focusing on this one, you gave the kick to the other one in your narrative, knocking him off the bed. And as you did that, he hits the floor and rolls down and just sort of like quickly does this very stealthy roll into the bathroom, sweeps his arm underneath the bathtub and grabs a hold of that squarish lantern that's in there, and he picks it up and he just smashes it across the back of Indexor. The oil, this thing cracks open and the oil comes out across Indexor's back, hits that flame, and it just goes, and you see all of a sudden the entire room lights up orange as Indexor's back begins to go up in flames. I'll roll this as an attack roll. And that's going to be a 14. 14 hits. I'm gonna say that this is not gonna do. Like, hold on a minute.
It's okay. He's pyro-curious.
He is pyro-curious. Yes, it's only gonna do 16 points of physical damage as it begins to light you up.
Okay.
Yes.
I have something to follow that up with, which might affect the damage roll. As a elementalist, I have control over water. Can I grab the water out of the tub and douse my friend with that and extinguish the flames?
You can, but the spotlight's still on me. So as soon as you get that spotlight, you can absolutely do that. Because I am going to spend a fear to continue to hang on to this for a moment.
He's got a lot of them.
Because this secondary, this other monkish character who is now handless, kind of like pulls himself up off the floor, and he's screeching in pain. He's like, ah! And he kind of like surveys the room quickly, pulls the knife out, and as he begins to run out the door, Tuga, you're the closest one to him, he just takes a swing at you as he begins to run past. And so that's going to be, that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit for sure.
And that is going to do...
Question.
Yeah.
I have his knife, don't I? I bit his hand off with the knife that was in the hand.
You wouldn't have been able to get the knife and the hand completely in your mouth. Remember, the hand was in your mouth trying to grab the inside of your mouth. I mean, I don't want to negate the coolness of your story.
I'm just thinking, like, if my intention was to disarm him. See what I did there?
Dishand. Yes. All right. I'll say that maybe when you bit the hand, he dropped the knife, and then you were able to rip it off. All right. So,
In that case.
not attacking you,
Great.
but does flail out with the bloody stump.
Question.
Yeah.
In running past Tuga, does he also run past me?
Well, he'd have to. He's making his way for the door. He's desperate.
Would you allow me to make an attack of opportunity to try and prevent him from moving?
I would say certainly. Since
Yeah,
you're there, you
baby.
actually want to jump in and block.
That's what I've been waiting for!
You kind of get flailed with this bloody stump, which kind of flies at you, and you get a little bit of this, like wrist juice on you. But I want to get, you haven't really had a turn in this whole lineup here, so I want you to be able to try something here. Okay? I don't want to leave you out of this.
So it's a reaction roll using a trait of my choice, which I'm going to use strength, obviously, and I'm also going to pump a Slayer die into this attack roll.
Okay.
$23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
I'm just gonna, as he tries to run past me, a single wing comes and pimp hands him in the face, and he is just stunned. And he's there.
After that happens, I'm gonna go, need a hand? And I'm gonna use a troublemaker, and I'm gonna make a presence roll against him, and on a success, yeah.
On
On a success, I will. There's stuff with stress that I get to do. But,
okay.
My presence roll is very good. That is a 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 with hope.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Do I succeed against him?
Yes, you do.
Great. So then I'm going to roll 3d4. And you are going to mark 3 stress on it.
3 stress.
Yes.
Describe to me narratively what this does.
So this is an ability called Troublemaker, where I can taunt or provoke a target within far range. So I'm just insulting him, and it makes him
But he
feel
doesn't have a
really
hand.
upset.
To the point where he
Mark's
dies.
Yes!
Because
Eat it.
he had
Vicious
1
mockery
stress
to
marked.
death.
He only has 3 stress slots, meaning the overflow one marks a hit point,
Hell yeah.
which he only has 1 left. And so whether he's in the process of
So I kill
bleeding
him
out
by
right
saying,
now,
"Need a hand."
but you're like, need a hand, and he's like, and down he goes, I guess. Which is fucking ridiculous.
That's crazy.
To you for the fucking win. Oh my
Okay,
God, that's
nicely.
amazing.
You taunted the adversary to death.
Love it.
And that was with hope, correct?
Yes.
Spotlight's still in your camp.
So I'm gonna douse him with the bath.
You're gonna pull up the water and give him a douse.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what happens.
I'm really hoping that it was just lavender in that bath water.
I guess we'll find out.
So yeah, I'm gonna kind of seeing this other one jump up and do this whole thing where he smashes the back of my dear friend. I'm going to follow that up with moving my claws around and kind of creating this big giant bubble orb of water that comes up out of the bathtub and just splashes all over the back of him.
Yeah, and it almost immediately puts that fire out. I mean, there's a few wicks of where the oil is kind of really sticking to the metal.
What's up?
Yeah, but it does put that fire out.
Yay. Awesome. Yay.
Still on you.
Where's the guy?
Well, this is all happening within just a couple of seconds. So you notice that now that he's smashed that oil pan, he's turning in the bathroom and he's kind of like looking for his escape, and he immediately eyeballs the window.
Get him.
I'm going to recall, or fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna recall deft maneuvers into my loadout because it costs 0 stress to do so. And I am going to dash forward into the bathroom, and I'm going to choke slam him against the wall.
Nice. So you lift him up, thrust him against the wall. Now, this is not with the intent to do harm, but I think I'm just going to say, great, you've got him. You put him up against the wall. You've got the hold on him.
Yeah. And I'm just like...
He's squirming underneath the grip.
It's to the point that my stone claws have embedded themselves into the wall behind him, and he is not moving.
Okay, other than his feet, which
Yeah.
are actually flailing about wildly right
Regardless,
now.
like, he is, like, I've got him.
And he's kind of making a gurgling noise out of his mouth. He's like trying to maybe talk, but his eyeballs are beginning to bulge.
The only way you get out of this is if you tell me who told you to kill him right now.
He can't breathe.
Then I will, with my left hand, grab him by the right clavicle, release my hold on his throat, put my other hand and just like, almost like a Batman interrogation moment, just pull him poof, right up against the wall yet again. Talk!
He'll kill me. He'll kill me if I...
And we'll kill you if you don't.
Exactly.
Who's the mayor? It was Slogo.
I figured as much. You're going to do me a favor now.
Anything. Just let me go.
You, my friend, are going to ensure that no harm comes to my friend Harper. When he gets off this island tomorrow on that boat, you will be with him, watching him, guarding him, every step of the way.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
Yes.
I'll drop him.
He hits the floor and he kind of like reaches up and grabs a hold of his throat for a minute, and then he kind of like looks around at the rest of you and sort of pushes himself to his feet, and he's just like, and just runs past Tuga for the door and just throws the door open and just takes off down the hallway.
Zeline wipes a bit of blood from their mouths and calls out for him. Your face is like a dragon's asshole after it shat itself inside out.
Jesus Christ!
I see we're using the deck of many insults.
I love it.
Excellent.
I am going to go over to Harper and heave him over my shoulder.
Gets passed out fucking drunk.
We need to get him to the bungalow, and then we need to kill those assassins.
Do you really think the bungalow is all that safe? Tolugo knew was just there. He sent his henchmen there.
Where else can we put him? Tologo can find him anywhere we have him on the island.
Send him
To the Triadics?
Is that the place where Darwich is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Automatic 45. Thank you for that tip.
That was
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
They've got a way to get her out. I mean, he's got a bar of gold. I got a bar of gold.
I got a job there. I got a bar of gold.
So you're taking him out of the building?
Yeah, I
Just
think that's the
we
safe
need
thing to
get
do.
him out of here, and then we need to eliminate the rest of the threat.
I'm down
Why
with
are
that.
we so concerned about killing all these other people?
Because if we don't, then we risk them coming onto A, our trail, or B, the trails of our other allies who are on the other side of the island, including my daughter.
Yeah. We're 4 people right now. These 2 hurt us, and you said there's 7. So we just walk into this camp of these thugs and...
Not walk.
Well, I don't fly.
You have fire, do you not?
Yeah.
And you have invisibility, do you not?
I do.
It doesn't need to be an all-out brawl. We can strategize here. If you lay down some
Suppressive fire.
suppressive fire,
Fire.
and then if the bottom line is, if we overwhelm them with magic, then physical damage will come in and finish the job. If we keep our momentum up, and again, finish this quickly, we won't have to worry about it anymore.
Whatever. I don't feel good about it.
I'm gonna walk out the building.
Okay.
Harper?
With Harper?
Yeah,
All right.
we can't stay here.
I just paid 14 gold for this room. This is
You'll
bullshit.
make it
How
back.
much did you find in that dungeon again?
Hey, that's not the point.
Oh, Jesus.
This was a nice room.
Zeline grabs the bottle.
Yeah, word.
Good play. All right, so the party's exiting this building.
Now, are we going out the front door with Harper so that everybody sees this?
Can I cast invisibility on Harper?
Drunk
Good move.
over the shoulder.
Yes.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Nice.
I need to make a roll. And that is a fucking 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 4 is 18 with fear. Harper is now invisible.
Harper's invisible. You rolled it with fear. I kind of want to narratively build on that fear. And so I think the way I'm going to handle that right now is this is a hurried moment after this really surprising battle with these two unlikely adversaries that find their way into your room. And you realize the gravity of the situation. You've got Mayor Talogo is on to you. Mayor Talogo seems to have tried to entrust himself to Harper, and then orders a hit on him, right? And so you're making your way out quickly. You said you're hurriedly leaving the building. And Dexter is kind of like offering up some pushback on that, saying, I don't know if this is a good idea. So as you're kind of all leaving, right? I'm going to say that you didn't think to cast invisibility until you were on the steps. And so as you cast it, yes, Harper goes invisible, but not before the eyes of just maybe a couple of people downstairs who kind of see all of you coming, witness that happen. I'm not going to say necessarily to any kind of end at this moment, but you do see eyes on you just as you're like, and Harper's body just kind of like dematerializes on top of Orla's shoulder.
I would also like to amend the way my invisibility works first, if I can, because I really like the head popping thing. This is just like a flavor thing.
Yeah.
When it's me, I pop my head in and the rest of my body like pops out of. And then if it's someone else, their head disappears first and then the rest of them.
Okay.
I love it.
That's
Great.
it.
All right, got
Just
it.
for some silliness.
I like it. All right, so you leave the final call, and you are, or last call, and you're leaving Final Passage because you said you're making your way back to Blue's bungalow, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, we're bringing him back to Blues? Thought we just
No.
disregard-
Yeah, we're not going
We were
to Blues.
against
You're not
Oh, yeah,
going
we're
to
going to
Blues.
the Triadics.
Triadics, yeah.
Oh, you're heading to Triadics. Okay. So Triadics is about 10, 15-minute walk with this body on your shoulder. It is pretty late into the night right now, so it's pretty dark. Not a lot of people out there.
So we did grab his
Our
gold.
gold.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. You know. Mm-hmm. He's over here rolling.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck was that?
That was the Sauron guy, too.
Yeah, we're gonna make our way to Triadics.
Maybe you should fly him there.
Yeah,
Oh.
I will.
I mean, on one hand, it's probably not the best idea to have another heavy hitter leave us. But on the other hand, I feel like getting him into some kind of safety is of importance, and they...
But he can't be seen right now.
I think that we all need to stay together.
All right, so let's just keep making our way to Triadics then.
It's not a far walk.
All right, so you're walking, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, 15 minutes later, you do wind up on the front doorstep of the Triadic Monastery. Moments later, you hear the shuffling of footsteps inside. It is late.
Yeah.
You hear the unlatching of a couple of massive latches on the door. The door opens up and a monk just pokes his head out and he's like, "Can I help you?"
We need Abbot Arthur.
Arthur's asleep at this time.
I know it's
Are
late.
you in-
And
Is
we
everything all right?
we are in a bit of trouble, and I do need to speak to Abbot Arthur.
All
Can
right,
we
all
come
right.
in?
Come in. So he pulls the door open, and the four of you walk through the door. Closes the door, latches things up, brings you inside that initial foyer area that you were talking to Abbot Arthur in earlier. You remember this space well, and he's like, "Come, there's a fire in the pre-sanctuary area. You can have a seat. Do you need any? Are you warm enough? Do you need something to drink? Are you all right? Can I get you anything?" I'll see about waking Abbot Arthur. He's often grumpy when we do that. Are you sure you need him now? This can't wait until morning.
Well, we have very urgent business. And question, are you capable of dispelling the invisibility early?
Do we trust Brother Finn?
Brother Finch was
We,
the old battery one?
Yeah, I don't see any
Is that the
reason why I
old
wouldn't be
crazy
able to do
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you be able to?
I think so.
I mean,
I mean, in the rules, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say that I can't.
Yeah.
dispel at will.
I'll kind of like I'll take Harper down off of my shoulders into like a princess carry.
Could be good.
If the invisibility is dispelled, and I'm just kind of holding him. Our friend Harper, along with us, was.
So you've dispelled
attacked.
the invisibility?
Yeah.
And so you see this monk's face, like kind of, with a lot of surprise, kind of looks at you. And he's
We rushed him here. We were attacked by 2 assassins in the last call. We have urgent business in tracking down and hopefully removing any remaining threat. But we needed some place to leave him where we knew he would be safe, and we didn't know where else to go. Can we leave our friend here as we deal with this threat?
I'm sure that will not be a problem at all. I'm going to see about getting him some attention, just so that he seems like he's really under the weather.
He's quite inebriated.
We'll get him some attention right away. Let me see about Abbot Arthur, and I'll...
Kind of quiet attention that
Yes.
Of
Lady
course.
Darwich has.
Sorry?
Lady Darwich.
What about her? I can't speak about this. Let me see about Abbot Arthur, and I'll be right back. You see a look of nervousness come over his face as you say that, and he quickly scurries off down the hall. Maybe 2 minutes later, 2 other monks come out, and they have, like, under their arms, like these rolled up big rolls of soft material. And they come into the room and they roll out what appears to be like a tatami mattress, like a bedroll of some sort. And you lower Harper down onto this, and they've got a blanket there. The other one has a pot of what appears to be like a tea. It smells kind of fragrant. And so he's pouring off a cup of it. And he's just kind of like holding it under Harper's nose a little bit. And Harper does begin to stir. But what do you want to do in the meantime while you wait?
I think Orlith is kind of just pacing about, just very, very restless and nervous. Yeah.
Okay. A little bit of time passes.
While that time passes,
Yeah.
I'm going to once again chat shit and say, like,
We have more than we had at the beginning of the night in terms of information, and things are not so bad that we can't possibly move forward.
and I'm going to use rousing speech, and everyone can clear 2 stress if they so
huge.
wish.
That's huge. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you have stress, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, sort of in the interim here.
Just a really quick question.
Yeah,
This is above table.
Am I doing this correctly?
When
I could be
you
wrong.
were Gunderson,
Yeah.
you looked different, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, we just want to make
Because
sure
we're back in the same spot that
I was
you
a
were
svelte,
Gunderson,
human
and
young
you
man
disappeared
at the time.
you got along with Finch pretty well.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know,
I wasn't svelte. I was big. I was big boy.
Yes.
But yeah, I was a human man at that time. They have not met Tuga as a Galapa.
Very good.
Excellent. Excellent.
Trying to keep the story straight.
Yeah,
over
right.
Here.
No, I actually appreciate that because I remembered that and wasn't sure where we stood. Moments later, you see the glow of a swinging lantern sort of emerging from the hall, and there is the monk that greeted you at the door, and Abbot Arthur. Abbot Arthur's kind of a little bit sleepy. He's shuffling in his slippers down the hallway, and he comes in and he's like, yes, I heard there's been some trouble.
Arthur, my most sincere apologies for rousing you in the middle of the night. I know it is much.
What can I do for you? I'm here to help.
Well, see, in our travels, remember what I told you about Mayor Telugu.
You had suspicions,
And
yes.
those suspicions have pretty much been confirmed throughout this evening.
And how so?
Well, earlier, while we were at Blue's bungalow, we were approached by 4 rather unsavory creatures that tried to get us to come along with them on an unsanctioned trip to Leishaes to balance out the good versus evil on their vessel. And were rather forceful around it. And they were recognized as potentially the 4 assassins that took out your monks.
Oh.
And
how do you know that? I mean, never mind. What else do you know?
We know that while speaking with our friend Harper this evening at the last call, trying to find out a little bit more information about his past and what he was about to engage in, he had booked passage with Mayor Telugo for tomorrow to get off the island.
Well, that seems good.
And being that he was a little bit inebriated, and Dexor and I brought him into a room to talk to him a little more privately, and while we had arranged for a bath for him, 2 assassins came and attempted to dispel him.
In a very expensive hotel room.
With even more expensive booze and food, which we didn't even get the food, mind you.
Oh, you were staying at the last call, I assume.
Yes.
Pricey.
But,
Should've
such is the
come back
cost
here.
of doing business, right?
But wait, so how do you know that Telugo's involved in that?
One of the assassins was...
more forthcoming than the other.
And told us that
he
the hit
admitted
was
it.
ordered.
Yes.
Do you happen to have this assassin's name? I'm assuming you don't. Did you?
Shit. Fuck.
No. Would we remember what he looked like?
Yeah, you could identify him.
Could we
for sure
describe him?
Yeah, he had a very withdrawn sort of face, very skinny face with a pointy nose. His eyes were very, very dark. His complexion was almost a pale to a gray kind of complexion. He did not look healthy. And his hair was very long and slicked back on his head.
Was he a halfling?
He had halfling traits about him, but it was hard to pinpoint the ancestry on this one.
Interesting.
Beady looking fellow.
Yeah. Well, it's nobody that I'm aware of off the top of my head, but there are unsavory folk, especially in Final Passage, that, it just sort of happens that way. The island is mostly pure, but we have our dark side, our underbelly, if you will.
I think your underbelly is a little bigger than most people think.
So I'm starting to realize that based on some of your discoveries.
Can you offer safety to our friend?
I can absolutely do that. I will have him. He will have a comfortable room, and he will be safe. We can put him down a floor, so anyone coming here will not happen upon him.
Thank you.
Now, you had mentioned that you spent time in the Cheka Monastery, imprisoned, you mentioned. Is this the one that was with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We'll make sure that nobody sees him.
At this point, he is our best testimony and proof of
Understood.
what the underdealings are.
We'll protect him. We'll protect him.
I have your word.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's probably going to try to convince you that he has a boat out of here tomorrow, that he arranged with the mayor, but I don't think that that's real.
He might not remember what happened. He was very inebriated.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. And I think I know what to do there. What can I do for all of you? Like, why aren't you staying? Where are you going?
The rest of the assassins are on the island. We plan to confront them.
Oh my. Given what they did to the 4 monks, I would be most careful if I were you.
This guy's picking up what I'm throwing
Of course.
I mean, our monks are not incapable, but, we do train them sometimes, and having the ability to fight, it's sometimes necessary in a place like this, but I'm assuming you're far more capable than they were, so. But still, all the same, this could be dangerous. Where are they?
In the forests. ever so slightly east of Final Passage.
Interesting.
I know where their camp is.
If there's anything more I can help you with, please don't hesitate, and don't be afraid to wake me again. It's fine. You can demand it, given the circumstances. And tomorrow, at daybreak, I'm going to take a stroll over to Cheka and see if I can't have a conversation with some people and see what I can dig up here. As you know,
Please be careful and do not go alone.
do not worry about me. I'm the senior abbot on this island, and I don't have anything to worry about. If I go missing, this place will burst into chaos. So, if anyone can go over there, it's me. Don't be concerned. What do we plan on this? Tomorrow, noonish, let's meet again, shall we?
After you visit Cheka.
Yeah. We'll compare notes.
Excellent.
If I could ask you one more question.
Of course.
If there was some type of evidence or proof of all of this conspiracy that would unilaterally convince everyone what's actually happening here.
Now you're trying to crack through something that's going to be a little bit more difficult. You have a lot of reluctance for change on so many levels in this place. I think more of us than I'd like to admit have known something's wrong for some time. Waking that giant, however, it's going to be challenging, but we might be onto something. If you can get these people that did this to our brothers, drag them back here. Get them to admit to their crimes, get them to speak, get them to, something. Get them back here, if you can. Tomorrow, noon. I do need to get some sleep, however.
Very well. It does seem prudent to also pay attention to the celestial bodies and how things are changing in that respect.
Brother Finch was telling me about some of the discoveries that he was having with, the other monk, your friend. What was his name again?
Gunderson.
Brother Gunderson. Yes.
He's real handsome.
You know him.
No, I've seen him around.
Apparently there are some odd patterns, movements in the planetary bodies. There's a lot of chatter amongst those that watch the stars. I'm curious about it myself, but it seems we have our own problems. So,
Best to dispatch this current conspiracy quickly in order to attend to more pressing matters
and I
on
have
a larger scale.
Yes, and I have a few. As you know, based on the calendar, we have a visit from a Gargrothian in 2 days. And so there's a lot going on. Again.
Oh my God.
Wait. 2 days. Didn't you say that 2 days was the amount of time we were allotted before they departed? For
Yes.
Leishaes?
Yes.
An opening in the ring. We have to go. We have to stop them now.
Abbot Arthur, I thank you, and I trust you.
And I you, Thisleen. Tomorrow at noon, then.
Yes.
Indeed.
Best of luck and Godspeed. Be careful out there. It's dangerous. Good night to you. And he turns and leaves. The other 3 abbots now are tending to Harper and starting to try and get him up and take him in. And so you can take your leave.
Yeah. Out the door.
Before we
should rest.
Yeah.
How long?
Perhaps a short amount of time as opposed to long.
I'd like to just leave a note for Harper.
Okay.
that basically says Abbot Arthur can be trusted much more than Mayor Toluga. If you don't remember, he tried to take your gold and your life.
Okay. So you leave that note with
Tobin kitty print on the piece of paper.
nice. And that's taken by one of the monks that's there and folds it up and he nods and gives you his assurance that Harper will get the note. Who, by the way, as he's being sort of like picked up, is snoring while sort of sleepwalking. He's annihilated. All right, out into...
You kept feeding him drinks.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to get something out of it.
Out of the Triadics you go, and you begin to make your way. Now, are you planning on heading for this encampment, or are you planning on resting?
Well, look, as we're walking out and kind of making our way in that direction, one is we seize the moment and try to attack before they get a moment to reconnect. If that one we let go gets back to them and does let them know exactly what happened, they could be rallying and we could lose the element of surprise.
Exactly.
Or we try to wait until they are asleep and then
I mean, we already lost that if that's the case.
We know that they're active, at least, in some capacity.
What's this, the turtle man?
What do you
I
think?
say we grab the bull by the horns and we get fucking going.
Thank you.
We're lollygagging. I tell you.
This is the 200-year-old character.
Yeah, the slowest fucker
The slow, just like,
It's like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
I take a while to get places. Maybe we should get going.
I'm just gonna start off without yous.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
Yeah, we'll meet about maybe, I don't know, 1/4 of the way through.
This may be, like, totally, like, silly, but Index, or do you have, like, stress marked?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Then there is no narrative justification for that, or mechanical. So, yeah. Because I have this minor stamina potion in my fucking inventory that I haven't used. Do you need it?
Nope. I mean, I got 2 HP, but...
Marked?
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 stress marked. But other than that, I'm okay.
I think I have one of those too.
I could do with more hope. But who among us, you know?
Yeah. Then do we move?
Sure.
Onward.
Then let's move. And I'll begin to lead us in the direction of the campsite. And upon getting close, or beginning to get close at least, if you have spells that affect a large area and can do damage to a cluster of them.
That's what I do.
Wonderful.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
Do you have any spells akin to that nature as well?
I mean, I have the Bolt Beacon, which is a good far-off attack, but...
Indeed.
You know, we could potentially do something together. I also have this lovely belt that the 3 of us could attack at the same time.
Indeed.
Thank God, I was wondering if you'd ever use that.
I did use it once.
I know, but it's been a while.
It's been a while. Well, it's been a while since I've had 5 hope.
Would there be any use to boxing them in? Because I can make a wall.
Yes.
Yeah. let's
Yes.
go ahead and do
Incredible.
A wall.
So I'm gonna assume it.
Um,
Spell. and spend my stress to swap my spell.
I'm assuming you're traveling. as
Yes,
you're
this is
having
a big
discussion.
walk and talk moment.
Okay.
I'm best up close. So if something is thrown, if the three of us are going to attack at once, then ranged options go in first, and then I'll go and clean up the rest.
What do you have ranged wise?
Me?
Yeah.
I have the 5 feet of range that I can hit with an axe.
Very good.
I have nothing at distance.
So-
I am melee all the way.
I will say, sorry, real fast. You go. I don't know how that potion works, but I did just mark 2 more stress for the switch of the. I don't
The
know.
minor stamina potion
Yeah.
is I think it's 1d4.
1d4.
Just 1d4.
Clear
Clearing
1d4 stress.
stress.
I'll give it to you.
I mean, if you don't, I don't want to.
I have 2 stress marked. I have had it since the start of the campaign. I
If you
really
don't
don't
care,
feel like
then
I need it. I will pass it
Thank
to you.
you.
You can absolutely glug that down.
Glug, 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 glug. And that's 2.
How's that?
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Sound like a plan?
Copy.
So, do we do the triple whammy? You can create the wall, box them in.
Yep.
What was their encampment like?
Their encampment was a... what was the word that you used to describe it? It was kind of like a canopy.
Yeah, there was this sort of like almost like a lean-to kind of blind
That's what it
structure that had been created to kind of prevent the fire's light from emanating outward. It's like 3-sided.
Yes. It's stealthful. I wonder if the wall couldn't go up on the open side of the lean-to. The spells going in between the other part of the wall and in that opening.
Well, it's not like they've made a big room. It's just enough really to cover the fire and prevent the light of the fire from being seen at great distance, right?
Okay.
So otherwise they're out in the open.
I can curve it too. It can be at any angle. So if I can like box them in like in a crescent,
That's
maybe
that's
that'll.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Laser pointer. Fireball?
Sure.
Now, remember, we need one of them,
Yes. Leave one alive.
preferably.
Maybe
Link.
2.
Helm's Deep.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that knows the most. I didn't like him at all.
Do you want to put him down then? Or should we save him for information?
I think we should save him from information. Most likely, Telugo shared more of the conspiracies and inner dealings, and if he's the brains of the operation that was enlisted to speak to us, to require us to come along, I would like to say let's try to subdue him.
Indeed. How big is he?
He's a human size.
Yeah, those are humans.
I think we could potentially take a leg or 2 off and
I like the sound of that.
So you've spent time planning and talking, and you're now sort of closing in on the camp itself. You're very close now. I'll assume you're stealthily moving your way through the woods.
yes.
The good news is you know you have this valley, not a valley, but to one side you've got this mountain range that sort of buffers against the shore, and then this tree line, and they're just on the edge of that tree line. So you have to make your way through those woods, but it's not hard for you to do that in a way that is quiet enough to get close to them. So you get to whatever distance it is you would feel most comfortable, but you are pretty much there. Do you want to sneak up and try and look? Do you want to attempt to sort of ascertain like what's going on here, or is this just going to be like smash and grab?
I think it's prudent to try to see
what the positioning
their
of everything
position
is.
so we can,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know where to put the wall.
Yeah. So would this be like an instinct type of a deal?
I'll say if you want to make a roll, you can.
Or is this just a...
I could comment on this for you and just kind of give you a general assessment of what's going on.
Yeah.
Or if you want to roll and you do really well, I will give you more information.
Who's got good instinct?
Me.
You do. You wanna roll?
Feel free.
You wanna roll, baby?
Me.
You want to make the roll?
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
If you were a poos.
So, you know, I think this is pretty fitting. Because I think one of my experiences could come in handy here, because I think this is pretty fucking chaos. So I'm gonna use my newest experience, calculated in chaos.
Love it.
Nice.
And I will, as we're, you know, creeping out of the tree line or whatever, trying to figure this out, I'll see if I can see anything. Because I'm just trying to get an idea of where I'm about to attack. Because I think I'm the main damage that we're going to try and deal.
Damage dealer.
So
Okay.
I will do an instinct roll. It's a 20 with hope.
A 20 with hope.
Yeah,
It's
baby.
fantastic.
Yeah, baby.
You creep your way through the forest just close enough to where this encampment is. And you can see a number of people sitting around this fire that's got this blind set up next to it. You immediately see the 4 bandits that were in Blue's bungalow. And they're kind of seated on stumps around this fire. You're not close enough that you can hear what's going on, but you're able to see them all kind of having a conversation. You lean in a little bit and you spy these 2 monks that are sitting there, still with their robes, hoods down. The way their hair is, the way their head is shaped, you can tell they're Cheka.
Mm-hmm.
And the 7th figure that's sitting there is tall and slender, sort of somewhat postured. And as he turns his head to look at the monk next to him and talk to him, you can see the profile of Mayor Tologo sitting there.
I want him.
Yeah.
And so as you begin to sort of plot your next moves, we're going to close the curtain on this scene and end tonight.
Come on! No!
I want to get his ass!
I want to kill him here!
I want to
Son
kill
of a
the
bitch.
mayor. I want to kill the mayor.
No,
I don't want to kill him. I think we
the
should.
mayor's the one that we need to
Yeah.
hold.
Yeah, I know.
So we're going to open next week with the first moves of this. Okay?
Oh, motherfucker.
All right?
I want to kill the mayor, though.
This is good. This is a good session. I think you're starting to sort of now narrow it down to, you know, what needs to happen. I think we have that.
Oh, my God.
What?
No,
No, you don't think
you know,
so?
we have no idea what needs to happen, but we're just going with something.
Doing something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
Blow
better.
something up.
It's better than sitting in our little hub room going, all right, so what are we doing?
That's exactly what we do. All the time.
yeah, but
Yeah, but I feel like tonight we had
tonight.
we had more of a linear focus than we have.
I thought we did too, apparently.
I
we
thought
didn't.
we had
no.
quite a
Oh,
linear
no.
focus. I
We
thought
did. We did. I just
All right,
think we're
well,
crazy.
that's going to wrap it for tonight, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do. We would love to have you along for the ride. In the description of this video is a link to our Discord where you can hop in and chat with a bunch of other Discord members and maybe even get some insight on the show. So we will see you next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for Session 7 of Entropy's Dawn. All right. Have a great week, you guys. We love you. Thanks for sticking with us. Have a great night. Good night.
Bye, girly.
Hey.